Imo, gala negosa dros, hakana sagamos. Hegale, la fenu venido. Garama! Ha ha! 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 Droshik halimo. Gala negosa dros.
Hi, things! How are you guys? Hi! Hi! It's going great! How are you guys? Thanks so much for the follow, you guys! I'm good. It's fucking cold. I'm just rattling my gsupps.
Insecto Rosa Attica Ciudad.
And I'm happy for it. Thanks so much for the sub, JC. ¿Cómo andamos hoy? Con frío. It had to happen at some point. It's like, Curry Bomb, thanks so much for the sub. It's like the sun sets at like 6 p.m. now, and suddenly it decided to be like winter. It's okay because I have my super cozy jacket. Cabora, thanks so much for the sub. I have my super cozy fuzzy pink jacket, cause doy, and I have some gsupps and I'm fine. Hi. What flavor today? Oh, today I'm doing bowelberry, which is aggressive blackberry. Delicious.
I have complaints on the Twizzler Slender.
No, Twizzlers are gross. Thanks so much for the super chat. Galaxy Necromorph today, I see. Oh yeah, I didn't change it. Are you still reading Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes. Hello. Hi, Lily, are you reading the characters from the game that never dies? Maybe.
Our new DMG comic almost has the same premise as an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, as her dual spirit flirts with MC's friend as he sims she is dual card waifu.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I just thought it would be a funny bit, but I'm really glad that it worked out. Thanks so much for the super. How dare you say Twizzlers are gross, but they are! Physical or digital manga? Oh, digital. I don't know. I don't want to read it in Spanish. I bought a tub of lean and my first waifu cub. The capture your waifu cub begin. Oh, dude, yeah, thank you. Remember, guys, if you guys want to try out gsupps, shipping is free this week if you use my code on orders over $50. So a tub and a cup, and that's it. That's all you guys have to do to get free shipping this week. And obviously use code KinkyMation at checkout for 10% off that lovely order, and you will get free shipping anywhere. So now's the time to try it if you've never been able to, because shipping is astronomically expensive to some places, and I agree. But right now, good moment.
I just want to say, speaking for myself, that Sarah Bello is the best girl by virtue alone of being voiced by the greatest voice actress in all of space and time, Christina V. So don't nobody at me.
Well, I'm going purely off designs today, though. Thanks so much for the bits. I've never been mentioned in the stream title. Also, hi, hello. Hi, Meg!
Do you do manga design reviews? Perhaps Berserk?
I mainly focus on characters, but I could do the Berserk characters at some point, maybe? Thank you very much for the super chat. I got something funny to say. Doggy style, your lean blowhole. That's literally like just 3 tubs of gsupps.
I am super excited to hear what you have to say about some of the horror characters on Friday with DBD.
I mean, I'm gonna do my
horror
best.
So much, and it's Prefect that's it on Halloween.
Yeah, I want to do it on Halloween. I'm gonna do my best, even though horror's not really my strong suit. But we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna have a good time. Thanks so much for the dono.
Most of the candy in today's video just made me go, WTF is that? Cadbury supremacy.
You live in a continent with a spider called the Newcastle Big Boy. Of course you don't know what American candy is. It's okay. That's why I'm here to teach you. Thanks so much for the super chat. Lady Immolate, thanks so much for the channel membership. Thank you guys. Meow. You were gonna ask me for the triangle. You know that. I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge all of you. But it's okay, because I judge you anyway. Because I love you. I forgot the D&D stream was gonna be on Halloween. Cause I made it that way.
I'm sick today, but you make me smile.
Oh no, feel better soon. Go get some soup and chug it. I don't care if it's boiling, chug it. You just reminded me of like the chicken noodle soup I used to have when I was like a kid in the States. Oh, that shit was delightful. It had like the egg noodles that were kind of spirally. Delicious. Okay, but DVD dating too though. What? There is?
Finally back on time for a stream. Good to see you, Lily.
Kitsune, thanks so much for the sub. Hi, welcome. I'm at soup. I want soup. It's a dating sim on a beach with the Dead by Daylight characters. Honestly, I thought you already talked about Skullgirls. This ought to be good. Shout out to Alex for picking up some of the character designs. Yeah, I've never talked about Skullgirls. Like, I've played it before. I've played most of it. I'm just missing a few DLC characters that I haven't done campaigns for. but I did play it. Next Age comic when? Just launched one this week. You can read the first page over on Twitter. Page 1 and 2 are live on Patreon now. Lily, nothing can be scarier than the way chat reacted in the FNAF stream. You know what? It was based. Have you ever tried something with pumpkin before, like pumpkin spice latte or pumpkin muffins? I've had pumpkin pie. Doesn't gsupps have their own soup, which you can probably get at 10% off with code confirmation? Yes, they do. And of course, free shipping this week. We had that tournament back in Patreon years ago that didn't have that much traction, unfortunately. Yeah, because it was safe for work. I should have made that 6. Calabaza soup of winter. I actually made some the other day. I'm making a soup from my homeland this week, though. I'll have butternut squash soup next week, probably. You guys want to know the real reason this Skullgirls tournament died over on Patreon, though? Because, my luck stat hit, but my luck stat hit in a pretty unfortunate way, because as soon as I was releasing those image sets, the max, the Mike Z fucking whatever his name is drama dropped, and I was like, ooh, I'd better not work with Skullgirls for a little bit. But that's
having Crimson
now.
Moonburst and it tastes great.
Oh, I really want to try that one.
Even better because I used code KinkyMation at checkout for that sweet 10% off.
Yeah, baby. Thank you. Thanks so much to everybody who uses my code. Wow, that was unfortunate. Yeah, it was one of those times where my luck stat didn't know where to hit, and it hit at the worst fucking time possible. It was a shit show. Yeah. Worst timing. Yeah, I had to stop it, and I just did not pick it back up. Don't you love sweet internet news ruining your content drop? Yeah, because it makes certain things radioactive to the touch. It happens every so often that, like, you can't talk about something or you can't make art of something because it's gonna immediately have everybody in your fucking comments trying to fucking talk about the drama. And then Skullgirls lived again and then it died again.
Have you considered doing a character review of One Piece character designs and outfits?
Maybe in like 10 years when I finish reading the manga.
A lot. Very fun to watch.
Thank you. Maybe in like 10 years when I'm done reading the manga. Thanks so much for the super chat. Allegations. Metal, when I don't say what the thing is about, don't say it. We're not about, you're not going to talk about that, obviously. Are we gonna see the out color or just the main body? Main body. It's gonna be a shorter review. Because it's meant to be for a shorter segment. I backed Indivisible too. Indivisible was so unfortunate. Can't wait for your scathing review on my favorite girls and guy. Any info on plushies? Plushies should start shipping out relatively soon.
Kalimo.
Yeah, Indivisible was such a shit show. It was such an unfortunate thing that happened with that game. I hear voices. No, you don't.
Gala Negosa.
Just want to say that I love your content. I was not really interested in character design, but your videos have inspired me to be more than you can imagine, even if I'm a writer and illustrator. Character design half works in writing, too. Lurking, though, love watching your reviews while drawing. Baby! Happy to have you here, Meg. As always. Will you finish the FNAF review later? Probably later, yeah, because I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to make beforehand. I'm having one of those days that, like, before, I never knew what content to make, and now I'm, like, flooded by it. I'm up to my tits in content, so I have to pick and choose what I want to do.
Tros.
What would you be like in the SG world?
Oh, exactly the same, just with Alex Ahad's art style. Deadass the same. I already kind of look like I could fit in Skullgirls.
Hakana Sagamos.
Lily, I swear to hear a hornet in the background. No, you don't. I don't have a soundboard. I make all of my noises. You kind of give Double vibes. Double was part of the inspiration for my character, yes. Yeah, I'm shapeshifty. I think that Double is more Eldritch than me, but I'm Space Eldritch. Double is more like Hell Eldritch, if that makes sense. I am laser focused on the dancing cat ball thing. Oh, that's for the ADHD people! You have the little dancing link above the chat as a sticker in the Discord, perchance? No, but I can upload it. It dances on beat. I am very proud of myself for figuring that one out. So your viewers, yeah, the chat is dancing on screen today. How did you first discover Skullgirls? Played it. I saw some of the characters and I thought they looked really cool, and then I found the Kickstarter. I didn't back it, but I definitely kept it on my radar. Hi! Alex is still on Twitter. I think he posted an anniversary picture not long ago. Is it offensive to say that it's less distracting than the other animations you've used? Not really, no. Alex posts fan art pretty consistently. I mean, for Skullgirls, didn't he design a lot of the cast? Thanks so much for the follow! You found any stickers and other things like merch after the plushie? Maybe if another merch company approaches me about it, I might. I definitely want to make more merch.
Drosik Halimo.
¿Cómo prefieres que hablemos? ¿Español o inglés? Duda existencial. You can talk in whatever language you want, but I will try and speak English when possible. Is Hornet staying at your place now? Yes. That one was definitely a slur. She's just calling you guys names now. Necromorph hoodie? Maybe. I mean... Noir does do some apparel, but like they mainly focus on plushies. I'm gonna keep working towards that waifu cup though, because they usually drop with like shirts and stuff. So we'll see what we do. Hornet, you can't say that on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned. Indivisible was divided. Sad fate. Indivisible was a fucking damn shame because the game had so much potential, and it just fucking like fizzled out so hard.
Idea: you could make a new bouncing thing for some projects instead of changing your new character model. Also wave I hear ho on that soundboard.
Thanks so much for the super chat. I mean, I can still change my outfit for this. It's just something that would take me a little bit longer to do. I have a few outfits designed, but like nothing that I've actually sat down to make so far. How's the voice Lily Goth 2 going? I haven't started voicing it yet. I have to talk to Apollo about it before we get down to it, because I want to commission her for it. Will you do a design review on Indivisible? Not currently. Just add hats to your model or the bouncing things. I could add hats to the bouncing things. Wave did that for TF2. Alright, let's begin our segment. So, as you guys all know, Halloween is this week, and I've been doing a lot of videos that have to do with ooky spooky things for the past month, because I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's always a great time. And one of the games that I thought would be fitting to talk about, even if it's a shorter segment, was Skullgirls. For those of you guys who don't know the game, let me give you a very basic TLDR. Skullgirls is a fighting game about horror-themed girly pops that are fighting for something known as the Skull Heart that grants wishes. I actually played this game when it first came out, and I'm decently well-versed in it. I have not seen the latest DLCs, but up to, like, Eliza, I played Skullgirls No Problem. So I want to talk about the character designs in Skullgirls, but I want to do this as like a ranking. My favorite designs, the ones that I consider the best, from basically from bottom to top. I was originally going to do a smash or pass, but a lot of the characters in this game are just dead-ass children, and I was like, no, that's going to be annoying. So let's just talk about the designs. Let's talk about which ones I consider the best and why, and which ones I don't like as much and why. So yeah, let's get into it. Have you ever made any content on it? I've made some Skullgirls art in the past. Nothing as, like, involved as a comic, but I have. It's showtime!
This is Tuna with Beacon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Starting with my rank number 18. My the design that I think that not my least favorite, you could say. Drum roll, please. Umbrella. Now, Umbrella was introduced as a DLC, and while her design is cool, I wish they would have done a little bit more with it. Because the focal point of her design is dead as her umbrella, but she has some interesting lore. I wish she had a little bit more than just the cutesy raincoat and that's it. Wow, really? Yeah, it's a good design, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not my favorite. I want her to have a little bit more in terms of her actual outfit. Although I do understand why it's not super elaborate on the outfit, because the umbrella has to be the showstopper here. Yeah, she seems like she's fun to play. This one's DLC, so I actually did not get to play Umbrella. She's super cute. Not my favorite design, but a cute character nonetheless. Fits within the Skullgirls vibe. Compared to the other Skullgirls units, though, she doesn't have the strongest design, I will say this. Is that that's her name? Yeah. Yeah, the umbrella itself is awesome. I love the color scheme on it. And again, I like the contrast between, like, the light yellow and, like, the weird dark eldritch umbrella. But for the actual unit, I think that she needed a little bit more pizzazz. Because here's the thing about Skullgirls, right? All of the designs are incredibly showy. Even the younger units. Umbrella, though, falls a little bit flat to me. Not in a bad way, just wish she had a little bit more. 17! Imagine being killed by an umbrella. It's sentient. Alright, my ranking number 17 for Lily is... Peacock. Now, Peacock has one of the most badass designs, but there are certain things about her that I don't particularly love. I do love the rubber hose aesthetic. I think she's fucking awesome. But I wish we could have seen maybe an older version of this character. And something a little bit more horror when it comes to, like, how weird her arms are with the eyes. I would have made the eyes bigger. I would have made them stand out a little bit more. She's a very interesting character, don't get me wrong, and I think that she's a really funny one. But I think that in terms of design, we could have gone bigger. We could have done things a little bit goofier, especially considering the very strong rubber hose aesthetic that she has. What I do love about it, though, is that it has a really strong silhouette. It's very funny. Like, I could recognize Peacock from, like, a billion miles away just from, like, the hunch pose and the super long arms alone. She also has a really, really clean color scheme. Just, like, 4 colors. Easy peasy. The brightest color being the accent on the eyes. It's very eye-catching, and it's also super fun.
Since it's spooky season, if you ever want to see a man's soul leave his body in real time, look up Wooly vs playing Skullgirls against Big Band. Dude had every inch of his shit slapped.
I mean, I haven't actually played most of the DLC characters, fun fact, so Big Band is not one that I'm familiar with. I have played Peacock's campaign, though. She has one of the most fucked up backstories out of all of them, while having a very distinctively sunny personality while also being kind of psychotic, and I think that shows in the design. It shows that, like, she's just not all there mentally, but she's having a good time, so it's fine, doesn't matter. She hides the pain. I think we've gone crazy. 16. Alright, my ranking for number 16 would be... Big Band. I'm sorry, Big Band people. I think he's dope. I think that the design is really striking. It has a super strong silhouette. I don't know a lot about him, though, sadly, because I didn't get to play his campaign. But what I can tell you of the design is baller. He's just basically like, Trumpet? A trumpet given human form. You know how I talked about it's very difficult to make designs based off objects? Big Band is an example of it done right. Because, like, through silhouette alone and some very key design elements, they did manage to make an instrument into a person. Not to mention making him a very, very bulky presence as well. I also love that his fucking trench coat is a part of it. He also has, like, his little fedora. And that, like, the, part of the instrument is connected to his face. Like, everything about Big Band genuinely does scream musical. But it's not dainty or alluring or like subtle music like someone like Eliza or Squiggly who are performers. Big Band is here. Big. He's a Robocop that was made out of instruments. Basically, yeah. Big Band is made out of instruments. That's one of the coolest things about him. He's not my favorite character in the roster, but he does have a very striking design, which is why I do enjoy this one quite a bit. I wish I could play his campaign. I probably still can, but I will say an incredibly striking silhouette, especially in size. He looks huge. He looks super imposing. He was a former cop who was beaten by crooks and rebuilt for the same biomech Peacock. Oh!
RoboCop with instruments.
I kind of love that, though. I figured him and Peacock would have some form of tie-in together, because none of the characters, they're all connected in some way. That's like kind of the fun with Skullgirls. And he's also one of the guy units, of which there's not many.
Fun fact, Lily, his super lets you play the trumpet freely by pressing certain button combos. This has led to some amazing moments of creativity from his players.
Before they get bitch slapped. But yeah, I think Big Band is a really cool design, very solid concept, and I do very much appreciate that. Alright! 15, baby! Hi! Number 15, give me that drum roll, baby! Energy! I want energy! Painwheel. Okay, Carol's design. It's a horror masterclass. But she's so off-putting. She's one of the few characters that actually kind of gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies in the Skullgirls cast. And, like, her story is so sad, too. She has such a cool concept because, like, she resembles a zombie, but she's alive. I feel super bad for her. I think her name is actually Carol. But it's such a strong, like, almost ghoulish concept. They did such a good job. From, like, the wheel coming out of her back and the fact that she has to hunch over from how heavy it probably is because it, like, affects her spine. The nails sticking out of, like, her shoulders and her hips. The big cuffs, the dark nail polish, the really, really big hands and feet. The, like, mask-like face and the nails sticking out of her skull as well. Like, it's every bit a tortured character, and that's why it gives me the heebie-jeebies, but it's super well realized. This is one of the few units in Skullgirls that I don't say, ooh, that one looks kind of sexy, because, like, sex appeal was definitely a big part of the marketing with this game. But you know what? This is where the horror aspect of Skullgirls really shines, even though it gives me the ookie spookies. You put a zombie above the fucking man, she's alive!
She is the damn reason I play games, fighting games.
I mean, she's a great unit, a really, really fun character to play as, in all honesty, and her story's so sad. But yeah, Painwheel is horror masterclass when it comes to designs, while still having some sex appeal thrown in there. So I do commend them for this, even though it's the one that gives me, like, the most, like, ugh!
Nails in the joints and brain. She can't be having a good time.
No, she is not. Number 14! Give me that good energy, chat! Thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. But is she alive mentally? Nope! Go for it! 14! And it's... Fukua. I mean... It's just a recolor. I know that, like, it's, it has a concept that's very similar to Philia, but to me, at a glance from far away, don't fucking come for me, she's just a recolor of Philia. And I found that to be kind of dull, even if she does have a different quote-unquote concept. Because, like, when it comes to making characters for fighting games, I do feel like the clone characters are always kind of not my favorite. I've always wanted them to have unique design, so I wish they had done something more unique with Fukua. She has an April Fool's character, and that's which is why she's in here. She is in the game. It's still a recolor, but still Smash. I prefer Ophelia! April Fool's character and parody of Capcom doing the same thing. Like, you're still in 14, you're still above a lot of other characters, because Philia's hot, alright? That's the only reason you win, because Philia's fucking fat thighs save lives. Number 13! The triangle is gonna come out eventually, by the way. It has to. It's Skullgirls. And it's... Marie. Okay, can I just say this? This is one of the coolest designs in this franchise. The only reason she's lower on the ranking is because we don't get to see a lot of her. I know that she is going to be added to the game if she hasn't been already, but like, she had such a strong concept from the get-go, right? She's like the current holder of the Skull Heart. I love a battle maid. You guys know this about me, but a battle maid with skulls and a really strong skeleton and horror motif, it just sent my heart aflutter. Like, I love Marie. I wish she had a little bit of an older design, but like, knowing her backstory, I get why they made her so young. It's also such a clean concept. She doesn't have a ton of embellishment and a ton of like fucking design stuff because her boss fight has a lot of detail. So the base like fucking character design had to be like very simple. Considering she's a main, I'm surprised if she's low considering your maid fetish. I mean preference. Well, again, originally it was gonna be a smash or pass, so some of these designs, but I was like, you know what? So many of the characters are kids that, like, I'm only gonna really tell you guys smash or pass on the ones that are not, like, fucking babies. She was the last character added. Oh, they're not gonna add any more? I know they wanted to put her in-game, so I know she is in-game now. But yeah, she's an amazing design for moral reasons pass. For moral reasons pass. But the design is super solid, though. It's genuinely great. Like, half her rib cage is missing. She has, like, the skulls on her twin tails. The fucking vacuum cleaner is a part of her kit. It's awesome. Like, Marie has such a fucking sick design and such a sad backstory, but a good one as well. Number 12, baby! So this is a... We're getting up there. We're getting up there. We're getting pretty up there. We're getting pretty up there, chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Black Dahlia. Okay, Black Dahlia. I actually really like this design, but I don't know a lot about the character because I didn't actually get to play with her. I think she's named after a very famous murder case that happened like in LA like a bajillion years ago. She is either a ghost or some form of zombie, but the thing I like about her is how fucking classy and sexy she looks. I would smash. I would immediately... She would kill me, but I would smash. There is such an old... Hollywood glamour to this character, and I know why. It's because of the fucking murder case that the character is based off, which was very much old Hollywood inspired, that it just really stands out. Like, the really long dress, the fancy hat, the cool cape, the opera-length gloves. Like, it's such a fucking good one. She's the Doom guy of Skullgirls. Oh! She's the one that murdered Squiggly. No way! Oh, I mean, I remember her. A fucking asshole. She's the one that killed Squiggly? Oh, we hate her. Oh, then we hate her because Squiggly is like one of my favorite characters. We hate her. But, like, the design is so baller, though. The design is so good, though. Like, the arm... Wait, is that gun part of her arm? Or is she holding it? I think it's part of her arm. Oh, no, it is. We lost the arm. The face is also super sinister. Like, it's a veil, but you can see, like, one eye. And the hairstyle is super fucking cool. Like, I don't like that she's mean, but the design is so fucking baller. She's a cyborg girly. I mean, still looks horror.
Mobster likes Cerebella, but she knows she's bad.
She is really bad, though. I do like that. I do like the design so much. Thanks so much for the super chat. She's old. Who did you play, Lily? I mainly, I did everybody's campaigns before, up to, like, Eliza. She's pure Mafia Queen. She looks terrible. I like it. 11! Give me some drum rolls, chat, please! When has the main character stop you from horny over someone? No, never! Go for it. Number 11 is... Annie. So, Annie has a really cool design, but a very simple one. Annie's one of those characters that I never really understood what her deal is. I know she's supposed to be like a movie star, but other than that, I'm not quite getting what the deal with this character is. I'm not seeing a lot of horror here. It's still a good one. It's still a very, very solid design. The most broken character. Jaded real magical girl. I love her props, and I love her Bunui, and her color scheme is so fucking nice. And she looks done with the universe, which is very, very fun. Children TV show star. She's a grumpy old magical girl, hundreds of years old. Oh, is she? She's one of those, huh? Again, the design is super cool, because the only thing that she has is, like, she has, like, very simple, for a magical girl, very simple design, but very good one. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I wonder if that's what the character was based off. And again, the Bunui is hilarious. The one thing about Annie that I wish I could see more of is that horror element that is present with most Skullgirls. She doesn't look that scary or scary adjacent. The only thing that kind of looks scary adjacent is her, like, Bunui, but that's not, like, on her person, if that makes sense. Honest to God, though, a pretty solid one, regardless. I do really like the silhouette for this. I think it's very clean, very crisp, very nice outfit. Nothing super complicated, but nothing super simple either. It gets the point across that she is some sort of magical being, but it doesn't give me famous actress. Her mother became a Skullgirl, and her wish was for Annie to be a kid forever. Oh, that's horrifying. All right, we're getting to the good shit. We're getting to the top 10, baby. I want big energy in chat, all right? Because this is where shit gets real, where the triangle's going to probably come out every 2 seconds, baby. Let's go. All right, let's go. Beowulf, he's in here because he's hot. He's in here because he's hot. Like, there's 2 Weens in this game, and this is one of them, and he's hot. He throws chairs, chat. He's sexy. He's werewolf daddy coded. I like Beowulf. He's very cool. He's funny. I love his fucking motif. You can immediately tell that he's werewolf coded from the fucking arm hair alone. And then they gave him, like, this giant wolf hood and, like, fuzzy bits on his outfit. Like, he's a wrestler, right? WWE Wolf Fighter. I enjoy Beowulf's design quite a bit. I think he's really fun. I like that they could have made him really scruffy in the hair, but they just decided to give him a lot of body hair, and that's it. Instead of making him like, oh, long shaggy hair, looks very, very wolfy, he just kind of looks like a himbo. And I very much appreciate that, baby. Horny bat, yeah. It's Beowulf with the steel chair. He does have a steel chair, and I think it's very, very funny. Would Big Man have a ween as a cyborg? Yes, probably. Thanks so much for the follow. He is the lone wolf. He's the rabbit Wolverine. Wait, he is loosely based off the story. But yeah, Beowulf has a really cool design because they immediately went for the werewolf motif, which I love. It's horror-coded, and also we got a ween. I know that the game is called Skullgirls, but they had to put one in eventually. The wolf hoodie's cute. Number 9! Give me drum roll, because, like, the shit's getting real, chat. Go for it, baby! Alright. Number 9 is... Robo Fortune. So I like Fortune a lot because Catgirl, and I do think that Robo Fortune is a phenomenally good design, because Fortune's thing is being able to split apart, right? But with, like, the robot one, they just made it super funny.
The announcer of the game basically made this character.
Really? That's super cool. Thanks so much for the super chat. With the robot, you can just take the robot apart and you can fight in the same way. I think their movesets are the same, if I'm not mistaken, and the design is very, very similar, with some key difference being that Robo Fortune is way more angular than Fortune. She's way more harsh. Her color scheme is really cold, and she's not nearly as, like, happy-go-lucky. She's way more robotic, if that makes sense. Every fighting game has a robot character, chat. Every fucking fighting game has a robot character. Like, fucking Guilty Gear has, like, Robo-Kai, okay? This is Robo-Kai for Skullgirls. And I think it looks baller, alright? It's an entirely different moveset. Oh, wait, really? Huh? Little do I know. Again, this is one of the ones that I did not get to play with, but I do really like the design. Especially like that they made it that she can still come apart in her own weird way. Because it shows where she was cut up, because that's where Fortune was cut up in story. She goes beep boop meow. She has lasers. Oh fuck. Really? I like the robot Fortune can summon a bunch of extra heads to attack if I remember right. She seems like a meme character. Something about her is a little bit meme-coded, chat. I don't particularly dislike that, but something about her gives meme. A little bit. But it's such a cool design, because it's basically taken Miss Fortune's main thing and completely reworked it into like an android or robot version, which works really well. Especially for a character that can take themselves apart the same way that Fortune can. I definitely think it fits the bill. She is the meme character. She feels like a meme character.
Hell yeah, Skullgirls review, let's go. The game that made me love fighting games. Just joined, so don't know where Main's Misfortune or Pain Wheel rank.
Pain Wheel was a bit lower down. But yeah, it's really fun to see the meme character of Robo Fortune. All right, let's keep going. Meow. Number 8, baby. Oh, it's about to go down. Like, once we get closer and closer to like the top 5, things are getting heated. Chat. Who is it? Let's see. Double. Now, a lot of you people would be like, Lily, why? But, like, have you seen the nun form? Have you guys seen the amount of fucking weird shit Double can do? You know I'm not biased. You're biased. This is one of the most creative character designs in Skullgirls. It's one of the best. It's phenomenal in how fucking off-putting and ooky spooky it is. Yes, the nun form. She's very lily-coated. Double was a big inspiration for my character, so I'm obviously gonna be a little bit of a huge fan of it. Everything about Double is phenomenal. From the religious iconography that they fucking destroyed to make this character, to the very, very clear references to the Thing, the overt body horror that's still very much cartoony, and the way that it's animated. If you guys have ever seen Double in motion, you will know immediately, like her idols, that goosebumps. But it's such a good design. It's amazing. It just has a great moveset that you can, like, imitate people and whatnot. For me, Double is, again, horror design masterclass, and this is what really shines about Skullgirls to me. Thanks so much for the super! Is when they managed to take something that's scary, but, like, you know, they still gave it tits. Double has boobs. They cared enough to put boobs on it, chat, okay? Okay? And they did such a great job. Ryan, thanks so much for the sub! I don't know your guest character in this game. Mine would be Pinker. That she fights really well as well. Like, for me, this is, you know what? I would smash. And you're getting triangle just because the concept is so solid. Hold on. But would you though? Yes! Yes, I will die for Double. I would the Double. I'm sorry. I would get annihilated. Or we would just melt together because we're, like, similar. Like, I'm Space Buddy. But still, I would Double. If you don't would Double, you're a coward. She's an amazing monster girl, a phenomenal design, and just such a clean silhouette with, like, such a fun vibe altogether because of all the stuff that she's limitless potential, chat. She's a shapeshifter. This is only, like, a snippet of what she can actually do. I adore Double. Alright, but we're getting up there. We're close to the top 5. Number 7 for the fucking Skullgirls character ranking for Lily. I would the Eldrusi. Good! Number 7 is... Thank you for all the drum rolls. You guys are beautiful. Parasol. Now, Parasol is similar to Umbrella in the sense that she mainly relies on the umbrella as a weapon. However, unlike Umbrella, Parasol has a very, very strong design on her own. It's very simple. She's just wearing a very tight black skirt and a very tight turtleneck and like her upside down cross, and that's it. But she also has a very distinct sex appeal and also a very distinct color scheme that contrasts a lot more than Umbrella's. The harsh black with the bright red hair, not to mention the fact that she's all leggy, and her umbrella is also black with a very, very bright accent. It just does a lot to sell this character as an absolute tyrant of a person. A stick in the mud, very, very sexy. You can definitely tell that Girly Pop is on a mission, and she will not stop until she fucking completes it. This bitch got OPS on the side, she's cheating. Oh, she does have ops on the side, though. She's government, though. Step on me, lady. She has legs for days, and you know what the best part is? She's not even wearing heels. She's an incredibly sexy character, and she has, like, her feet flat on the ground. They don't need to rely on, like, traditionally sexy clothing item like high heels for Parasol because the character itself is just that sexy. And it's so curvaceous while still keeping, like, a not super Vavaboom figure. It just does such a good job. She's not super ooky spooky, but she has the goth girl vibe, which I definitely appreciate. So she definitely fits into what I would consider to be the Skullgirls meta in terms of character design. Also, like, yeah, high key would smash. Absolutely would smash. Parasol can destroy me any day. She's amazing. She has a really cool moveset, and she has, like, a very interesting way to do things as a unit. Their horror is the family trauma. Yeah, Skullgirls in that family abound. The redheads do a lot. She looks beautiful. Number 6! We're so close to the top 5, chat. We're so fucking close! Let's see some energy in chat. Whoop, whoop. All right, number 6. Sarabella. Now, Sarabella was difficult to place because she's one of those... This was getting really, really difficult at this point because Sarabella has a really strong concept. I adore her character design, okay? I do think it's one of, like, the best designs in the game, even if it's not my favorite design in the game, because it's just such a strong concept. Girly pop with fat fucking bags, pussy out, but she's a circus performer, and her hat is actually, like, the thing that fights for you. She's, like, a super fucking weird, flexible character with, like, the little demon hat. This goes back to, like, the Disgaea school of character designs, because we have some really big, exaggerated features, giant arms, and the really, really big horns, and the fat booba, very skinny baby waist, like, pointed shoes, big skulls everywhere. But it really helps with, like, her circus performer shtick. I definitely love the way that she looks. I've always enjoyed the way that she looks. She has orange in her color scheme, which is not my favorite color, but it highlights her hair so well. Like, at this point, since they knew that the design was so busy, they decided to work with color to make the face the focal point, and made the brightest color on the design her hair. So that way, you will immediately go to her face, and you'll look up and see that the thing that she's actually wearing is her hat. It's amazing. It's a great design. In so many ways. Through repetition, through use of themes, through silhouette, through shape language. It's a really, really good one. I think that, like, this is one of the first units that I saw when I first played Skullgirls, and I do think she has one of the strongest looks in the game. Does not need hands for the tit job. Nope! Just needs the fat bags. Isn't she a fan of Beowulf? I don't know if she is, but the thing that's fun about Sarabella is just how, like, overtly sexy it is.
She believes the people she works for are good.
Yeah, baby girl is a bit misguided, but it's okay. She's an overtly very, very sexy character, and I think that she's well aware of that. And it kind of shows in her moveset as a fighter that she's incredibly confident. Her stance isn't, like, withdrawn. It's very much, let's go at him, let's go get it. Which has always been a fun thing to see, especially in a game that's well animated as this.
Is there a chance of a revival of the Skullgirl tournament?
Probably not, because I'm doing comics now, but in other ways, maybe there could be. Thanks so much for the super. Them hand jobs, though. Oh, that hand job would destroy your pelvis. But the hat is one of the strongest elements of the design. Even without the hat, she looks really good, though. Although I will say that the hat is a bit of a necessity to make the silhouette work as well as it does. I think the thing that ties it together for me is that despite the fact that the design is so top-heavy, it doesn't at all drown out the bottom half of the character. It's not just because of the tits, chat. It's also because of how well-balanced her body is and how Vavaboom it is. And the fact that they made her feet pretty big, the shoes are pointed, she has, like, very wide sleeves. So yeah, like, she's nestled in between the arms of her hat pretty nicely, but she also stands on her own 2 feet as a character. And I think that they really nailed the purpose of the design, which was kind of like deranged circus performer, acrobat that works with her hat. All right, we're getting into the big kahunas of the character designs for Skullgirls now. Like, we're getting into the ones that I personally consider to be my absolute favorite, the very best. So let's fucking give it up for number 5! Let's go, let's do it! And it's Philia. Now, Philia is one of the first characters that you can actually meet, and she's actually one of the first characters that I ever saw conceptualized in this game. And when I first saw her concept art, I don't know if I was drawing not safe for work at this point, because I saw her and I immediately went, wow, this girl is slutty. Like, goddamn, she thick! And that's kind of like Philia's thing. So Philia's a very interesting, because she's one of the ones that I would like to call parasite fighters. Like, Philia has an entity on her hair called Samson. Fun fact, she was originally blonde. And that's the thing that gives her the ability to fight with her hair. In terms of, like, someone of, like, the horror girl aesthetic, the parasite on the head is phenomenal. I also really love that the hair has so much movement and fluidity to it, even when the character is standing still. If you've ever seen the idols for the game, you will see how well balanced her animations are in between taking care of the fact that the character needs to move well, and so does the hair. It's an incredibly strong design, and they knew that the hair was going to be super busy, so in terms of color, she doesn't have much. She's mainly working with black and white with some accents, and because they wanted the star of the show to be Samson, to be her face.
The Skullgirls team wanted to make Darkstalkers 3.
Honestly, good for them, because they're never making a new one. They might as well take care of it. And it does fit with that kind of Darkstalker-ish theme, doesn't it? Like the horror girly pops. I love it. Personally, I think that Philia has such a good design. I think I know who my number one is. Baby, my hair is a struggle if your argument is invalid. Samson is more like a parasite, but he does need a host. And Philia is a character who is a little bit shy. You can tell in her body language her stance isn't the best. So most of the fighting she does is with Samson's help. And you can see that mainly in her moveset. But design-wise, it's really cool that we made her be like just this like Bava Boom kind of like...
Before Samson, her thighs were less thick.
Oh yeah, Samson makes her thickier because he needs more food. Yeah, like a very like Vava Boom girly pop in like a very bastardized school uniform. Which is funny, because when I first saw Philia, I did not at all clock that she was in high school.
Yo, Skullgirls, will Lily streaming this lift the Skullgirls curse?
Maybe it will. I kind of hope it does, because it has, like, such good designs. Or maybe it will kill it for good. The last time I did Skullgirls content, the fucking Mike Z thing happened.
Do you wonder if Samson replaced the curtains? Did he also replace the drapes?
I don't think he touched the drapes. It might still be blonde down there, honestly. Hi! But yeah, like, for me, Philia, I didn't know that she was supposed to be in high school, because what high schooler looks like this? I was watching her opening cutscene of her, like, sitting at the bar, panties out, and I was like, damn, this girl is slutty. And then at the end of the fucking, like, career mode for her, it was like, and she went back to school, and I was like, what? No. She seemed so much older to me when I first saw the character. But the thing about Skullgirls, though, is that for me, the ages of the characters don't really matter, except for the really, really young ones, because it's all about the vibe. And the vibe of the game was very, very Vava Boom. Like, the point of it was to make sexy fighty girl characters. And up until a certain point where they started making other units, they followed theme. I assumed she was in college. So did I. Because look at her. But yeah, very solid design. Incredible concept to have the parasite be her hair and have the parasite actually fight for you. That's why she's in my top 5. Number 4, let's do it! We're getting up to the top dogs now, chap. Let's see. Valentine. Valentine would have been higher up for me. However, there are other characters that defeated her. Valentine is, let me just, a little bit... Yeah, Valentine has such a solid concept. So, like, I think that she's, like, the bastardization between the sexy Nurse Halloween costume and the nurses from Silent Hill. 32 ES. Yeah, no, like... But also, she's kind of like a ninja. So, there's a lot of really cool concepts for Valentine as a character that I love. I love the ninja aesthetic. I love the shuriken on her fucking calves. I like the shuriken on her, like, little, hat also. Remind me if I'm wrong. This was supposed to be a Red Cross before, but the Red Cross got mad at them. I think it's the Geneva Convention. It was originally conceptualized to be a Red Cross, but they had to change it. But if you ask me, the Red Cross would have been too harsh with the color scheme she has now. The Red Cross gets mad at people a lot. They get really mad at people using the Red Cross.
Fave 5.
I think that according to the Geneva Convention, you can only use the Red Cross for medical things, so you can't really use it for character design or for stuff for games or entertainment. It has to be strictly for hospital things. They didn't account for entertainment, but I guess it just carried over. But yeah, I think that the pink fits her much better because it's a bright pop of color without being super harsh. And Valentine already has like a very unique color scheme. She has like very bright blue hair, but you'll notice that her overall color palette is very desaturated. That's because they could not make her nurse uniform clean white, because it would have completely fucked with a horror aesthetic. I love the bone saw that she carries around like a fucking katana.
Painwheel's trigger phrase is Valentine's 3 body size.
It's honest to God very impressive how they managed to balance the characters with each other, because this game is actually animated. Every fighting game plays at about 60 frames per second, but I do think that they were working with 30 frames per second for the animations with these, which is very impressive. But yeah, Ninja Sexy Halloween Nurse was definitely not in my bingo card when I first saw Skullgirls, but I fell in love with the concept. It's so strong. Like, the booba out, the butt is barely covered, super thick thighs, but she's still wearing her face mask and gloves, and it's like, oh, God, examine me, mommy! This is why Valentine is one of the best characters in this fucking game. But again, she was dethroned by some other characters that, like, I definitely resonated with me more, but she's pretty up there. Valentine's one of my favorites. Okay, top 3, chat! It is time! We gotta do it! Top 3 characters, we gotta do it! Let's see who's my number 3! It's the cat. Is anyone surprised? No, nobody. Okay, Miss Fortune, again. She's fucking great for a variety of reasons. Not all of them being the underboob. Because, yeah, okay, little bit. Oh, we saw that one coming. You probably did. I love cat girls. But Miss Fortune has such a fun gimmick. The fact that she got cut up, but she had swallowed a stone that makes you immortal, so she just stitched herself back together, and she fights by throwing her limbs at you that are just, like, barely connected with sinew. It's both genius and horror perfection. She's a weird cat girl, too, because her ears and her tail don't match her hair color, which is weird to me. I prefer it when they do, but I do like it a lot. She also has grippers. Oh, feet, which helps with like that very wild aesthetic. She's barely dressed. She's one of the most naked characters in this game, and that's saying something because a lot of people in Skullgirls wear like nothing. But mama, underboob, and panties and like destroyed pants and like baby gloves, and that's it, mama. She's such a good design.
MS Fortune, let's go. Ooh. Love the body horror yet sexy of the design.
I think that's why Miss Fortune works so well in Skullgirls, is because she leans very heavily into the body horror aspect of actual horror, while still being incredibly goofy. I think that they managed to find a great place between the horror and the levity for the characters in Skullgirls, because otherwise it would have been a little bit too dark for a fighting game with an art style like this.
The amount of art where she uses her segmented biology for reverse BJ is more than 0.
There's so many! I've seen so much Miss Fortune sucking dick with her head detached, and she can do that, by the way. But Miss Fortune is interesting in the sense that, like, she's still alive. She's not, like, a zombie or anything like that. She's, like, dead ass, just happened to eat something that makes her immortal, and she has yet to hack it back up.
Sorry, but I am a dog person.
It's okay, I love cats. Thanks so much for the super chat. She ate, like, the fucking whatever the fuck Buggy ate in one piece. That makes it you can chop off body parts and be fine. Magic rocks hacks. 3/10.
Not enough cat puns for praising Nadia.
Oh no! Thanks so much for the super. But yeah, I think that she should have more. She has cat puns on chop chop fruit. Yeah, yum 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 yum. She has the chop chop fruit, which is really really basically what she ate, and she made the Medicis really mad because of it. So her story is all about, like, why are people trying to kill me? Yeah, but she's really funny. She's a hooligan. She looks like a hooligan. She looks really wild and rough around the edges. Very, very charming character. I definitely enjoy Miss Fortune. Are you a cat? No, I'm an alien. And that's why she's one of my favorites. It's a great concept, all very well-rounded, very sexy, very good horror. Spooky, ooky spooky, but funny. All right, we're getting to my top 2, which are probably, you guys can tell which one that is, but I'm not going to say it. So this is my second favorite character in Skullgirls, and you might be able to tell why immediately. Let's see it. Squiggly is my second favorite character in Skullgirls for a variety of reasons, but the main one being, first of all, Baby Girl is owed this. Baby Girl is owed this. She is one of the very few zombie girly pops in media that I'm actually obsessed with. But the reason I love Squiggly is because her concept is so fucking strong. This is one of those character designs that is iconic, that you look at it and you know immediately what it is. She has one of the most solid character concepts I've ever fucking seen, especially in a fighting game. And in a fighting game, your character concept is everything, okay? In a fighting game, you pick based off the character. You don't know their movesets when you're going in initially. You picked off based off the character and how the character looks. Squiggly is another parasite fighter, by the way. She has like that thing coming out of like her head. I don't remember what the fucking name is, but that alone gives her such a good dynamic action line as a character. She is also a performer whose mouth was sewn shut, which is so fucking mean, you know? The design is baller. Like, the tattered clothes that have, like, a pattern and, like, their fucking disheveledness. The stripy socks and stripy sleeves. The giant skull on her chest. The eye cover. I don't know if does she have that eye? Or does she just not, or is she missing one? I think she's missing that eye. The mouth sewn shut, which is super fucking zombie. The fat fucking hips! Again, very, very Vava Boom, which fits with, like, the aesthetic of Skullgirls, which is, like, you know, make Monster Girl, but, like, make it sexy. And they really knocked it out of the park with Squiggly. If you guys don't know Squiggly's backstory, she was a singer, she was a performer, and she was killed pretty much in cold blood. But the parasite that's attached to her basically made her come back from the dead. Whenever the skull heart is active, Squiggly is awake. Other than that, she's out. Leviathan coming out of the headshot wound that Dahlia dealt. Yeah, Leviathan actually belonged to her father, if I'm not mistaken. Again, parasite fighter. And her movement uses Leviathan, but also uses, like, how showmanship is kind of like a thing for her character. I love this design to bits. The color scheme is also one of my favorites, because it's like peak zombie. It's like dark blue, gloomy purples, but we have bright red accents. The dress is a phenomenal silhouette because it looks like a performer's dress, but with a lot of wear and tear because she's been buried. She's been, like, dead for a while. Squiggly, how long was she buried before she came back to life? A long time, right? Like, not hundreds of years, less than that, but, like, at least 20 to 30 years. So she's been around for a while. The thing is that, like, she doesn't really show up until the skull heart is active, 14 years. Yeah, she's been out for a bit, but she's such a good design. The fact that she also has, like, one skeletal hand, but the transition is seamless because it's hidden in her sleeve. The fucking long as fuck neck to kind of, like, give the parasite more give with, like, a really dark choker. Just
Honest question. Do all of these characters have tragic backstories?
Yes. For the most part, the Skullgirls characters have some sort of tragic backstory, except for Philia, I think. Some of them are nicer than others, but for the most part, they have sad stories. Because the point of the game is to fight your way to get the skull heart, which can grant wishes. However, it has a catch, right? That's what ties into the horror element of the game. But if you want to know more about it, you should play the game. And Squiggly would be one of my favorites because it just has such a strong concept, great presentation, iconic design, amazing fucking action line. It's so dynamic. It has so much movement even when it's standing still. And the design language is beautiful. And that's why she's one of the best. Alright, and now, the number one, in my opinion, best designed fucking character in Skullgirls is... Eliza. Now, the closest this game has come to having an antagonist that isn't the fucking Skullgirl is this bitch, okay? And she's playable. Eliza is a phenomenal character. She is, like Squiggly, a performer. She is also, fun fact, a parasite fighter. But you don't see it in her human form. She has others that she uses in game, but we're not going to show them here. Now, Eliza is my favorite for a variety of reasons. First of all, she perfectly captures the sexuality and sensuality aspect of Skullgirls that made the fucking franchise so strong aesthetically to begin with. Second, her horror aspect is flawless. Mummy, undead being, but also make it hot. Third, the Egyptian theming on her is phenomenal. She has a giant ankh for, like, a fucking, wrap around her body that ties at her waist. Her titty is out, but it also doubles as, like, a showgirl outfit.
Fucking knew it. Lily's typed perfectly.
I'm a bottom! I'm a fucking bottom, okay? And Eliza just hits so many fucking things for me. She also has the Feather of Truth on her forehead. I'm an Egypt nerd, and I'm a bottom. Did you guys really think it was gonna be different?
Heading to work. Enjoy the rest of the stream, Lily.
Oh, good. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, like, she has such a strong theme, chat, that you would be an idiot not to like Eliza from the get-go.
The ong stays on.
It doesn't leave ever, and it's really fun because her microphone doubles as a scepter. She has some moves that she can actually summon, like giant beefy bodyguards with like the heads of Horus and what was it? Another one of the creatures from ancient Egyptian mythology. But the cool thing about her outfit is it's very clearly Egyptian, but it's also so showgirl. And she's also so mean. She's an incredibly showgirl-coded character because she has, like, the big fucking coat on the back. She has the giant microphone. Everything about her is over the top. It's super extra. She uses blood manipulation as one of the main ways that she can fight, which is very, very fun to see in action. And that makes her very fun to see when she's animated because the color is actually really striking. But for the most part, her color scheme is very solid. It's 4 colors. It's gold, it's black, it's white, and it's teal. She has dark skin, which really, really contrasts the character color scheme nicely, as well as the bright red of the blood that she uses to fight. And all in all, she has some of the most solid themes in the game. And I love it when a character has a really strong theme. Eliza really fit it. Like, a good way to design characters thing is to take a theme and kind of run with it. And with Eliza, they went with, what if we make a fucking Egyptian queen like Mummy, but we make her like a performer? A showgirl, and they knocked out of the park. And the best thing is that Eliza's DLC, she was not in the base game. They added her later. She's an absolutely goated unit, has such a fun moveset, and is such a fabulous character overall. I genuinely love what they did with her, and that's why she's my favorite character in Skullgirls. Overall, though, all of the character designs in Skullgirls are very, very solid. I think that it's a game worth checking out only for the aesthetics. Like, don't let the past controversies of Skullgirls fucking get to you. Aesthetically, it's one of the best fighting games out there. It's animated beautifully, and all the characters have super strong themes. It's like horror, but slapstick, but rubber hose, but so well made. I definitely recommend checking the game out, if only to just see these characters in action, because I have stills, but they have a lot more life when they're actually animated, okay? There's so much for these girly pops that you can't really just see from the renders alone. So I definitely recommend that you guys check out Skullgirls. This game was one of my first fighting games ever, so it has a special place in my heart. And it's also ooky spooky themed. So I think that was my Skullgirls ranking for the designs that are my personal favorites and the ones that I consider the best. And if you like this video, because it's going to be a little bit of a baby segment, like, comment, subscribe. Have you ever played Skullgirls? Would you be willing to check it out? Which one is your favorite design? Which one is the one that you think is the most boobylicious? Let me know in the comments, alright? And remember, if you've never tried gsupps before, go check it out. Just go to gamersupps.gg/kinkymation and or use code kinkymation at checkout for 10% off. Also, free shipping this week worldwide on orders over $50 and if you use my code. Alright, that's about it for the YouTube segment. Lily out. Let's play some Skong. Great reboot. Thank you. I love Skullgirls. Skullgirl is one of my favorite fighting games. It was actually one of the first ones I ever played. Because hubby plays fighting games, right? So he plays like Guilty Gear and BlazBlue and shit. But like, for me, Skullgirls was like my first one, I think.
The General Diesel punk, pre-atomic era of Skullgirls is great world-building direction that wasn't mentioned.
Oh, Skullgirls also has really fun writing, but I sadly was not going to get into that because we mainly want to talk about the aesthetics.
Drossik Halimo.
Have you seen any list of the potential DLC characters they made for the game? I believe that DLC characters were Eliza, Big Band, Beowulf, Annie, and Umbrella, and Robo Fortune, and everything else was like in base game. The Dark Dakota art style remains incredible. It's so fun, and Alex Ahad's character designs were incredibly striking. I think his art style was perfect for the game, because it's like a perfect mix between like something rubber hosey, Betty Boopy, but way sexier. And if I will say something, though, which is probably not going to be in the video, so I can say this, I wish that they had stuck with the more Vava Boom aesthetic. I wish that they had kept all of the characters as just adults, and everyone had been, like, the sexy fighty girl. Like, I am happy to see some variety in Skullgirls, in terms of like seeing characters like Umbrella and like Big Band and whatnot, but I think that they should have maintained the ooky spooky horror sexy girl aesthetic for the most part. I think that's like their strongest selling point, if you ask me. Oh, and Black Dahlia. And Marie as us is also DLC. Okay, bye. We need more men though. No! Okay, this is one of those cases. You guys know that normally I don't like it when there's like no guys in a roster. But with Skullgirls, I will make an exception because it's literally in the name. Skullgirls being like a roster of all girly pops makes complete sense to me. They're all fighting for like the Skull Hearts. But yeah, that's like the only thing I would say is that I wish they had kept the Bava Boom horny monster girl aesthetic. I think that it fits, like, it's what makes me like think of the game. Whenever I think of Skullgirls, I think of like I think of Squiggly and I think of Eliza. They chose the perfect two men. They're both Waves type. It was weird when they added Beowulf on Big Band. Yeah, I don't think they needed the guys, but I also don't think that they needed the kids either. Like, Peacock is a great character, Marie is a phenomenal character, and their stories are very, very sad. But given the fact that the game is already very, like, kind of low-key sexually charged because of the designs, I think that they could have made Marie and Peacock older and no one would have cared. Nothing wrong with them being, like, children. I'm just saying that I definitely appreciate the more Bava Boom side of Skullgirls. I was upset with you on the tier for a 3 Musketeer bar, but I forgive you with the fruit roll-up. Oh, you guys are talking about candy! Yeah! Are you guys excited for Halloween? I haven't gotten any candy, but I have a lot of Hungarian snacks. Big Man can stop at a time and play the trumpet manual input before you kill someone with a super. Yeah, apparently a lot of people made little ditties out of it. I will accept a femboy, but no more than that, just to balance out the pure testosterone of Big Band and Bill. I work on Halloween this year. Oh no! Technically, so do I. I'm too old to go trick-or-treating, so I buy the candy I want myself. I am technically on a diet, so I'm not gonna do that, but I have a lot of Hungarian snacks that are technically candy, so I'm set. And Mexican candy. I'm Australian, we don't do Halloween. Wait, you guys don't have Halloween in Australia? They don't really have Halloween in Spain either, but I know some countries, Mexico does it, and Japan really likes Halloween. Oh, sorry, Halloween. It's not as popular. I can't really tolerate candy anymore, just chocolate. I am the opposite. Chocolate kind of gets me harder now, but I do like candy. Ireland loves Halloween. Makes sense. Love this Skullgirls ranking. Lily, gotta leave now. I had a fun time, a good day. Thank you! Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys coming to stream, even if it's just for a few minutes. It makes me the happy. Move! Yeah, good, okay. Oh! How far are you in the game, by the way? We've made our way to the blasted steps by now. But, being a Metroidvania, I've been going back and forth to pick stuff up. Is there gonna be more Skullgirls art? Haven't decided yet. But I definitely wanted to talk about it because it's one of my first fighting games and I very much appreciate it. Oh. Who would you draw from Skullgirls? Probably Eliza. I've discovered something about myself, chat. I like my Yuri toxic, and Skullgirls is very Yuri-coded.
The best part about Big Band is that you can stop time like Dio and play a song on his trumpet with manual input. So you can play any song you want before finishing the combo with an O-R-A-O-R-A-O-R-A-O-R-A.
It's the most wave-coded thing ever, I'm sorry. Like, that's like 1,000,000,000% you. Thanks so much for the bits. You really should check out the DLC poll characters. I can make it for a different video. Really? Thank you. What's classified as toxic in the Yuri? When one of the girly pops is mean. I could probably do Eliza and Philia, considering the fact that she and Samson have beef. I'm not gonna lie, chat. The last like scene of Eliza's story mode, if you fight like when you fight like Philia and Squiggly, it did things to me. I was like, oh god, bondage. Ah!
She is a nightmare to fight in the mobile game.
Eliza? Thanks so much for the super chat. Eliza's ending is something else. It made me feel things. Ah! I hate these things. Ricochet! Ricochet! Go away. Why are there so many flying enemies in fucking in the Silk Song? I feel like they did it on purpose, chat. Oh. Lily wants a wife who's mean to her. Yeah, I would like to be domed by an evil woman. I would like to be the sandwich between an evil man and an evil woman. So, bottom text, don't come for my wig! Or pampers. MILF is another one of her weaknesses. Trill. You wanna be the evil couple's sex toy? Yes, I do! Guilty! Energy! You do you, Lily. Yeah, baby! Valid, thank you.
Speaking of Toxicuri, I am making great progress on Nemesis' relationship in Hades 2.
Oh, Nemesis is toxic. I actually think that she's really funny, though. Thanks so much for the super chat. Wow, Lily, not even a second of doubt. I don't care. My taste is questionable, and my desires are horny. The lack of hesitation in your voice. You're a certified bottom text. Bitch. I want the woman to destroy me. Insa-woo, thanks so much for the subs. Thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. That's so sweet. Wow. I want a woman who can destroy me and a man who can also destroy me, but who will protect me if the time comes. Ah! That was vile! That ricochet was what the? Stop it. Ah! Ah! Okay, I hate the enemies in this section. Vile! That was bullshit. Wombo combo. No! Do you have to camp on the edge of the platform, my guy? Once again, Lily, my libido has led me to places I would not go with I wouldn't go in with a gun. Goth. Yep. Get wrecked, Lily. The only place I want to get wrecked in is with my hot evil couple. Welcome to Trick Shot City. I don't like it in here. How long did it take you to get the dice? Funny story, right? I kept going for the bit. I was like ending the stream, and Hubby was like, "Oh, keep going with that." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "You'll see. Figure out the trick." So I did, and eventually the guy ran out of money, and he gave me the dice. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And Hubby was like, "Read the description." And apparently, it's fucking busted because if you fucking get hit, you have like a chance to have the hit fucking be nullified. It's hilarious. Ah! Hi. When the bot is ready, I'll link your video to Alex Hat. I think he'd like to hear your opinion on Skullgirls. Oh, dude, I follow him on Twitter. His design work is goated. But like, wait till Wave edits it. I am very much like obsessed with his design work. I saw him do some more Monster Girls for another project, I think, recently, which I really, really liked. Oh, goodbye!
If you like that aesthetic, I suggest you look up Silas and Delilah Briarwood from Critical Role.
I will, thank you, Kronos. Thanks so much for the super chat, that's so sweet. The dice can just do that? Yeah. I ended up getting the dice because I went back and the NPC was dead. Ah! I forgot about this game. Alex and Had and I have a lot in common. We both like sexy women and we like monster girls. .com.org. O sea, primero hay unos nacos que me raptan y ahora estoy en un lugar todo feo. Qué mega oso. Güey, ya. Little gangly ass legs. Nope. Are you alive? Nope. I like the bells because they let you control the pogo really well. Well, the floaty cloak thing. Oh! Oh, why is it dark in here? Ew. Oh, God. But yeah, like, my brand of, like, character interactions I like evil husband and wife. That's why I got really mad when I saw that that's actually something they scrapped from that Disney movie Wish. The king and queen were supposed to be, like, evil together. And it was supposed to be a love story with, like, the star being a prince. And I was like, why would you get rid of such a solid concept? Oh. Metal. They fucked it up. So Hades and Persephone? Yes. Because you like fighting games and girls. Why don't you read the women of Tekken and Soul Calibur? I want to do one with Street Fighter. Disney don't like money. Oh, they like money. That's why they don't want to take risks anymore. Disney would not know a good idea if they stabbed him nowadays. Disney's too suit focused, which means that they don't take risks or do anything creative anymore.
Which is your all-time favorite evil couple?
Ooh. Favorite evil couple? That's a hard one because there's actually not that many.
Hello, I'm a lurker. Suddenly not lurking.
Hi! Also, Black Dragon, thanks so much for the sub, and thank you very much for the super chat. I'm glad when you guys, like, get out of your little lurker hermit crab shells to say hello, even if it's just once. Hi! Lyria and Emmett Silk. Yeah, but no, Lyria's not evil. Oh!
Ooh, no.
The gate! The gate! Oh, the grand gate to the Citadel stands before us. We are so close, oh mighty ones beyond the gate. We beg you, open the way and let we poor insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the light.
Da, Fenestra.
I see no gatekeepers to heed your plea, pilgrim, though I too seek entry to the Citadel. Have you heard of a means to open the gateway? Babatria, thanks so much for the sub, thank you! Weapons blunt it not, no holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say, the holy bells upon the path that opens the way.
Yanara.
On my journey up I passed many large bells housed in old shrines. Each have I struck awake, yet the gate still stays closed. What other task must be done to see us pass beyond?
Ooh,
The bells are
no.
rung? Then the sacred threshold may now be crossed, for the final task is simple. Only music played fair and true. Music shall attune the bells and see the gate descend. What's up? Hi! It must be you to lead us, sister, you who brought this blessing. Play or sing, and we shall follow. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute! The poor pilgrims, though. Oh! 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 Oh, they're so dead. Oh, that's so mean! Oh, you cunt. Oh, you bitch. This is like that meme of like the incense burner that hit that kid in the face in church. Okay, 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 okay. What up, bitch? We can do it, chat! We can do it! I believe! Emperor's Dark Soul's fault. I mean, it's Hollow Knight. Ah! So no one's been up here in a hot minute then. Fuck Orb! Oh, fire. Oh my god! Ah! Bullshit, absolute garbage. No! What the fuck is that? Chat! Oh, thank God Sherma's still here. Baby boy, you would have died. Fighting big woman, giant woman. Ah! Enjoy the run back. Great.
Fun fact, according to some people who have dug through the files, that there was at one point a way to skip this boss by not killing anybody allegedly.
Really? That seems very difficult to do, though. Although I would argue that's probably true. Thanks so much for the super.
Hope Sherma does not get last judged.
I'm expecting Sherma to die. Like, I'm primed for that encounter. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super. This boss was initially designed to let you pass had you not killed anyone. However, that is generally impossible because you have to kill at least one boss. It's a great design. Right in the fucking bahonky. Okay! Yeah, you're forced to kill stuff sometimes. Oh, God! Goodbye. That's why the idea got scrapped. Yeah, maybe if you didn't kill any pilgrims, but not killing anything in this game seems very difficult. Oh! Oh, shit. Whoa! Oh, God! Oh! No! Oh! Fuck you. I don't have any more sails! Oh my God! No! Trick shot. Gotta run back up. I am calling it now. Sherma's a higher being. Realistically, he should be dead by now. Even Hornet was like, bitch, how are you alive? Oh! Oh. Fold it like an omelet. I made it a bit further though. I should not the Arknight's design. No, but I probably should at some point. I do like making character design reviews for gachas, even if there's a lot of units. Some people rage quit the game because of this wall back. It's not that bad! It is not that bad. I would love an Arknight's video. I'll consider it. Again, right now I'm at the point where, like, I have too much content that I want to do. I streamer I felt really considered this after segment into dropping this game. I was enjoying it, but like the tilting point of no return. To be fair, it's not an easy game. And streaming games right now is not super lucrative, so yeah, I get it. Oh! Oh my god. How am I alive? Oh. Oh, bitch. And 2 masks of damage, too. Oh, shit. Ah! Second fun fact, it was confirmed, I believe, in Team Cherry that if Sherma had made it to the gates before us, he would have been let through without any incident because he is, in fact, pure. That's why the judgment characters don't attack him. How many things do 2 damage? Yeah, 2 masks. That's why he'd be saying an easier time, because he's pure of heart! Maybe with the flame bell I won't take like 2 massive damage when the fire bit kicks up. The thing about this game is though, come on, not easy. The only reason this walk back is diabolical is because of this fucking thing. They put that enemy in the worst fucking place. I'm sorry. That's vile. That is absolute bullshit from the devs. That is vile. Get rid of that thing. Okay, we did it. Yeah, it's mostly that one drill fly. Everything else is like completely avoidable. This has been the very first hard arena I've ever played. I had no issues going through this. If someone as seasoned as the streamer can't go through it, I don't know what to say. Again, I will say 9 souls. 9 souls has reforged my spirit, so I can't really say. I can say that this one is challenging for sure, but 9 souls had some of the hardest combat that I've ever fucking played in a video game. Fucking 3 or 4 different types of parries and very precise timings. Yeah, like... It was ruthless combat. Great, but ruthless. But it's just because of that one drill fly. If it wasn't for that, oh, that's so fucking cheap. The run back would be super easy. The problem is that so many of these do 2 masks of damage. They have to be super careful. No! You gain back 3 and you lose 2. Fuck your fire. The exploding bell is just the worst. Oh! So basically you have to treat this the way that I would treat most soul bosses, which is, oh my god! Careful economy, like really careful spending. Don't overdo it. Don't get greedy. It might take you a while to get it, and maybe you can pogo off some, ow, bits, but for the most part, just be really careful. Eventually, you'll nail it. That's how most bosses work. Once you suss out the attack patterns, you're golden! Ah! Yeah, like, get it? Oh! Oh, big dick energy, come on! Oh! Oh, I pogoed it! Fuck you! Oh, I pogoed it again! Oh, bitch! Oh, 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 I took damage. Oh, shit. No, don't touch me. Oh, bomb! Oh! I can do it. I can do anything. I can do anything! baby gate! Ah! That is unfair. That is fucking bullshit. That is absolute garbage. How am I not dead? You're a piece of shit boss, and I don't like you. Well, just fucking die already! I've stunned you 3 times. That's so. Oh fuck! Oh! Okay. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm doing it. Energy. Boss damage. No, cállate. That's a lot of fire. I mean, now he gets tired. Thanks so much for the follow. Ah, cheese. My brother in Christ. Okay. Up. Immediately. Oh my god. Dude, die already. This is a long boss fight. Oh! You're a cunt! You're a stupid baby cunt! Oh, I'm just throwing explosives. Yeah! Don't do another one. Okay! That would have nailed me. That would have fucking... A less experienced Lily, a dumber Lily, a Lily that had not been forged through fire and fur would have fallen for that. But guess what? Not today! Absolutely not today. I would have crashed out so hard. I would have quit the game. I would have left. I would have just made this a just chatting stream chat. I would have exited the building, alright? I would have left the fucking building. I would have been like, you know what? I'm done with Silksong. Goodbye. Thanks so much for the follow! How many bees do you have right now? 2,000? Almost crashed out. That would have been a certified and justified crash out. That lax explosion can kill you and make you fight the entire boss again. No, I would have crashed the fuck out so bad. I would have been like, if I go up there, I swear to God. Open it! The crash outs I've seen with that boss. Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Oh, the Citadel is awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. Gag! That's gorgeous. And if you want to make a big blast too, use code GAMEST at checkout for 10% off your gsupps order. Free shipping this week, I may remind. It's time for Act 2, let's do it. Bugs made this? Well, yeah, they build with poop. Silent halls. Venture inside the Citadel and confront the veiled bugs. Last judge. Final arbiter of the blasted steps, tasked to ensure that only the sinless ever step beyond the grand gate. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in their charge. Well, yeah, that's because it's meant to be there for people like Sherma who are pure. I thought you were done with the game? No. That's a lot of dead pilgrims. Oh, I feel so bad for them. They only just made it to the gate, and then they died. Poor babies. Are there actually any pilgrims at all in here? It's covered in cobwebs. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's gonna make platforming a bit tricky. Parallel to those who died of the boss's last attack. Yep. You've got cash for days. I've got hella cash money! Hold on, I just need to suss it out. Oh, fuck. It is a spider's nest, though. Oh, that's so pretty. Let me out! And why are we going down? We just fought to get back up here. Wait. Was that me? So I have to just hit it again? Please keep going. Oh, no. Oh, no. I broke it! Oh, shit! Well, now Hornet's dead. What do we do? Lily, what? I thought we made it into the Citadel. What happened? Hornet eats so much shit in this game. Well, yeah. Your fat ass broke it. No, my needle did. It's old. And apparently decrepit. There's no one here. Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me. Man, you guys should not have hounded the devs so much for fucking showing you Silksong news, because the fucking petty is showing. I'm sorry, but I blame the fandom for this one. I blame you guys for fucking putting on your clown wigs and giving Team Cherry shit while they were trying to have their fucking fun. They're like, you know what, chat, this is your punishment. This is such hostile architecture. We don't want no fucking hobo bugs in our fucking game. No siree. Well, you can't rest. You can't even sit. Can't we just sit on the floor? You're part of the player of SOS. I came in literally less than 2 months before the game launched. I was never demanding Silksong. Oh, that looks terrible. I came in on the fucking last stretch. How I summoned this shit for you people. I don't deserve this punishment. Oh. So all the bugs here are like insane. Give me rosaries, please. They changed it all the last second because of you. No. You have 2K, you hoarder. You leave my 2K rosaries alone. Hornet can fit all of them. Can't she though? Yes. She's a stretchy buggy. Really? Yeah. That guy didn't care. He didn't give a shit. He just died. I think I should stop fucking with levers in this place, because I think this place is cursed. Where's she keeping them? Up her butt or her cleavage? What cleavage? They're up her ass, chat. One doesn't have boobs. They're all in the booty hole. The cord of the bead should be coming out of her mouth at this point. That's not how this works! The music is, a lot. I need visual evidence that she can fit it all. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already drawn it. I really need to finish Hollow Knight so I can play this game. Believe it or not, you can probably play Silk Song without playing Hollow Knight. You just won't have some context on Hornet, but you don't need to finish Hollow Knight to play this one. Underworks. Oh, I can probably like this. Boom. Now you made me think of the hentai pictures where girls are getting fucked and the guy just so much it comes out of her mouth, and I'm like, that's not how it works. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, alright? Chat. If a guy did that to you, you would die. Okay? You would drown in cum, literally. Like, that's not sexy. That doesn't actually happen, thank God, because you would die. I feel like Silk Song's gameplay does expect you to have the experience from Hollow Knight. You raise a good point. You should probably play Hollow Knight just to familiarize yourself with the game experience. Wouldn't the stomach acid burn it off? No. Fantasy is funny because it's fantasy and cumflation is fantasy. Yeah, but the cum coming out of her mouth is gross. That's very, what I like to call sexually illiterate. Fantasy's fine and dandy and all, but, like, there is such a thing as... Too much. Are you joking? It wouldn't even go to the stomach to begin with. What if it goes to a completely separate space? Oh, you mean like guys going at it with like the fucking vagina and then coming out of her mouth? Yeah. Like if it was, oh no. If it was like butt stuff, I think I would get it a little bit more, but still very like, very much too much. Well, that was well timed, yep. Well, yeah, have you noticed the lingerie ads on YouTube? There's lingerie ads on YouTube. Still kind of gross, yeah. No, I meant badge sex. Yeah, that just doesn't happen. Like, I'm all for the giant cum shots. I do like those. I draw those. Oh, Jesus. Like, little baby bit of cumflation, that's okay. But, like, when there's, like, so much cum that it, like, just out of the girl's mouth is like, first of all, that wouldn't even work. Second of all, ew. You have a Discord server, Lily? Yeah, I do. But if you want to get into my Discord server, you have to go in through Patreon because I want to make sure that everyone in there is under 18. However, you can join at any tier. Could be €1, could be 5, could be 15, could be 20. And if you ever leave Patreon for any reason, I will not kick you from the server. It's a one-time entry fee to make sure that you're an adult. If a man busted out that much nut, he would get tired or something. He would die. But like, again, big cum shots are nothing new for hentai. Real question, can an orgasm actually knock you out? It used a lot in comics say that the girl come hard, but isn't it a bad thing that your body makes you lose consciousness? Yes and no.
I just got in here and I missed the Skullgirl review. But 7 months now, and we now have irrigation issues that need to be helped by a pro. Oh goody.
Thanks so much for the sub, Clayton. Thank you. Like, yes and no. I've almost passed out from sex, but like, you have to come a lot. Like a lot, and you have to absolutely push your body to its fucking limit. It's not something that you get from one orgasm, alright? It's something that you get from like 12. Bonus points if you did it in the shower and your blood pressure fucking plummeted. From hubby? Yeah. My man's got good stamina. You'd probably get a huge drop in blood pressure to pass out from once. Yeah. And even then I didn't pass out. I got tunnel vision and he was like, uh-oh. What do you feed that fucker? Normal food. But it's like... The thing about hubby... The thing about hubby that makes it so he can actually do shit like that is that he gets a real kick out of, like, the actual watching someone have an orgasm. Like, that's the thing that he likes. He likes watching his partner have a good time. So much so that I would argue sometimes it gets a bit sadistic, but I like it. So that's why he has so much stamina. This is a nightmare environment. Holy shit. Steven, thanks so much for the sub! Pleasure in service, huh? Yep. Gets a huge kick out of it. You know, I don't think this place is hostile enough to players. Give that giant crusher cube chainsaw teeth and buzzsaws, because fuck them, that's why. Yep. Thanks so much for the super. But yeah, to answer your question, you could pass out from it, but not from one orgasm. It has to be a lot, and you have to have your blood pressure tank significantly. Don't fucking hot tubs, chat. Which hentai trend do you dislike more, a horse face blowjob or the nipple holes? The horse face blowjob is worse. I can ignore the nipple holes, a lot of people do them. But the horse face, oh my god! Oh, that was brutal. That one's bad. Or be tired, or be tired. You have one half of that evil couple you want to be between. Yeah, I just need the girly pop one. I just need evil wife. The horse face blowjob is funny, but like your face doesn't work that way. Thanks so much for the follow. It's not even sexy, it looks terrible. Thanks so much for the follow. Why is he grabbing his own ass? Oh, those are his feet. I'm sorry, the what? The horse face blowjob.
I'm sorry, the what?
The horse face blowjob, you know, where like the girl's face is like a few inches away from the dick, but the mouth stretches all the way to the dick. It looks like an anteater. Oh shit. The vacuum cleaner, yeah. The old sucky suck. Oh, God. Oh, you're friendly. Never mind. Who's there? Me cannot clear see. Hi, Loam.
Nesvia?
At ease, large one. I am of no danger to you. Me see you now, so clean, so lively. Surely you did come from above. Me time has come at last. Me work is done. You come to bring me up. Up.
Hironare.
You mistake me. I'm no resident of the Citadel. I'm a stranger here, though no foe to you. Stranger, me grave mistaken. Forgive me, them's above, for me unworthy hope. Of course, me work is not done. Harder! Harder! Me must work harder! The harder me work, the sooner it come. Them's above, them watch us, always. Work hard, and us will go up. I still, sir, I fear you are long forgotten by your master. Should you not rest? The burden this toil is placing on your shell is plain to see. You speak strange, me cannot rest. Us works, citadel breathes. And them's do above do sing, and all is right. And when us works enough, them see it. Them see it. And us gets holy reward.
That's fine.
May I ask what you know of the citadel above you, sir? You go too much effort to reach it. The citadel, most miracle of place, bright and holy. Fresh water for all, much as can drink. Air so clean, can see the great roofs above. When me thinks of citadel above, me works harder as a ball. Me cannot say much more, friend. Them's watching. Us must keep working. Worst popular thing in hentai, in your opinion? Rape. Oh, I can run! We can run together! Get those gains. Go, Hornet, go, go, go! Look at his little legs! Do me, Hornet. Does this do anything? He's going, he's going, he's going! Oh, something's moving! Wait, is this how much he makes in an hour? Dude, poor Bean! One whole rosary. I'm rich, bitch! Oh my god, that was so much! Poor Bean! Isn't grape one of the most common kinks that women have? It's surprisingly popular. Not a common kink for women. Like, a lot of them like non-con play, but the fantasy of it, not like the actual... It's really difficult to explain. It's very different than what you see in hentai. What you see in hentai are often women being used as, like, sex toys or objects. What the fantasy women like is particularly, like, an attractive guy, like, having his way with you, and going from being, like they want to be desired, you want to be chased, but eventually you're like, oh, yes, I do want this, right? That's what women like. The thing that hentai does is just straight up, like, non-con. It's like those poor guys that mine lithium for, like, 4 pennies a day. Yep. I mean, we love monster girls, but in real life we put off so much. Yeah! The roleplay aspect, we like the roleplay aspect. Like, women do like a little bit of consensual, non-consent, but they don't like the violent stuff. And a lot of hentai is just straight up sexual violence. It's Monday and I'm just never streamed to end as usual. You have an hour left! Alright, I forget that the States doesn't have daylight savings yet. I'm never comfortable with that kind of stuff. I used to draw it back when I first started making Not Safe for Work, and then I got to a point that I was like, why am I drawing stuff like this? And I sat down and I was like, oh, because everybody else does it. And that's just it, right? It's very much monkey see, monkey do. Like, we see it everywhere in hentai, so we assume that's the way to go. But, like, I had a moment of clarity, like, dead-ass post-nut fucking clarity that I was like, I don't actually like this all that much, so I'd rather do something different. No! It's very clear that most hentai artists don't know what makes sex enjoyable. I've said this before and I will say it again. This industry is run by people who don't like sex and virgins. And by virgin, I don't mean actual people who have never had sex before and are informed. I mean the sexually illiterate. The best not safe for work creators that I know of and I've seen are either all in relationships, married, or have had a decent amount of sex before. You have a very different understanding of it once you actually do it. Oh, how are you not dead? Ooh, now he's dead. There are many artists that draw sex that don't like it. Yeah, also a thing. Which you should never do, by the way. You're doing some meat grinding there. Bug juices. Oh. Well, thanks so much for the follow. Sexually illiterate. I'm adding that one to my mental dictionary. Yeah, because like I don't want to say virgin because there's a lot of virgins that are like super well informed. But those people who think that sex is exactly like porn. Or like the hentai tropes, and they expect like the people who expect a pussy to smell like roses. Okay, like that's the best example I can give. Porn brain? Kind of, yeah. The armpit lickers? Yes, actually, yes. The people who are like, oh my god, the armpit looks so sexy, I wanna lick it. It's like, no you don't.
The more of this conversation I hear, the less I like.
Oh, yeah, no, that happens here sometimes. Thanks so much for the super chat. The people who are like, sweaty woman, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, dude, you would not want to be near a sweaty person. They stink. The good thing about your smut is that even though it is a fantasy sex, the emotions are very real. I try to make them real. I like the fantasy as well, but I also do know that there are certain hentai tropes I just do not like. The pussy armpit. I hate that! Whoa. Great. Trash. How is this leading me to a bench? Ow! Stop! For future reference, what's something that's serviceable for women that they like? Fuck. Oh, shit. Women like it when you don't just want to get yourself off. Are all the benches here pay to win? They are. I'm guessing it's because of the nature of this place. Pay to sit down here. Hostile! Look at all those bodies. What if you came quicker than the girl that you're with? I suppose that's the deal breaker for your relationship. Nope! It doesn't matter if you're a quick shot. You have hands, don't you? Speak now. Thy confession will be heard. You have confessed a sin most grave and must work to cleanse yourself. Return to your task and work off cycle, and neither eating nor supping until a new cycle begins.
Fun fact, this is real footage of the spider stuck in your garbage disposal right now. Pray for him.
That poor spider, though! Thanks so much for the super chat. By the grace of Farlam Eternal, you may never retire. Toil and be forgiving. Oh, I don't like the confession. Yeah, if you not early, get creative. What if I don't have hands? Use your tongue. Pay to confession. Oh, you have to pay too. And they barely make money. Like, wow, this system is cool. People out here acting like you can only use your peen. Yeah. Hey, didn't tell you to say 10 prayers. No tuve que decir 10 Aves Marías y 3 Padres Nuestros. Mala penitencia. Learn how to button mash, my dudes. Exactly. So, no one here can rest. Sitting on the bench is incredibly expensive, and you make like one rosary bead for like almost like half a day's work. That sounds vile, actually. Is Sparrow a place that does not separate trip from station? No, it doesn't. Sounds like the average job. No, this is way too much. Work is penitence. So if you commit a crime, you go down here to work forever.
PSA. Do not button mash the ladies like a Street Fighter combo.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Hi Pink Thing. Saludos desde el mejor país de Chile.
Hola! Muchísimas gracias por el super. Gracias. Also, fun fact, all the bugs you kill here have like 1 or 2 rosaries at most. I am thieving from the poor. I am stealing from the poor, chat. There's 2 rosaries! Reverse Robin Hood. Wow, we're terrible. I have so many rosary beads, and I'm just stealing here. Who's gonna stop you? Literally no one. Thanks so much for the follow. So you're just a thief, yeah. A stealer. Next thing you know, like, Hornet pulls out the beads like a ripcord from a lawnmower. She's rich! Oh. Fascinating. Lee, do you have something planned for November? Pink things against the Triple N. Death to not November. Just work as usual for me, really. Yeah, we don't like No Nut November. It's bad for your ween. If you are one time fucking paid with win bench, I swear to God. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can go up. Her greed sickens me. She's terrible, and it's all going up her butt. Did you know not November is a dumb thing? Yeah, just, like, dude. You're not gonna fucking jerk it, like, 7 times a day, but, like, also being like, no, I must not nut for a month. That can't be good for you. Hi! There's also No Shave November. That one's better. Oh! That was insulting. That was so rude, though. That was incredibly rude, game. What the fuck? Lily, if you had a throne, I would buy you a nut button, but given to Polly so I can say what he likes. Do you think he would really just abuse the nut button? I have a throne, but I haven't really set up anything on it. I'm one of those people that I'm like, I don't know if you should give me things. Oh, that was mean. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, fuck. Jesus, the bombs are fucking annoying. They're cleaning and shit, right? Hi. New drawing tablet? Don't need one at the moment. You deserve things, it's fine. Yeah, but like, I can also get things if I need them. Oh, no! No! Oh, I have to run back all the way from the pay to win bench. Just found you yesterday because of your Smash and Pass video with Porcelain Maid. I love your energy and your content. Thank you! Joe was the best. I would give you Fun Dip, Sketchbooks, Flash Drives games. I don't think they have Fun Dip on Throne, sadly. They don't really do food in Throne. Cause like, here's the thing. I would make it and I would put things on it, but then I would never talk about it. I would just leave it in the ether and like in like my link tree. For real, Lane, they have some food, but not all of it. You can do a trigger-free monster on Throne. Fuck monster! Drink gamer subs! Use my code. I find you weekly on a confusing and familiar face on the YouTube. It happens a lot. People are like, wait, this username sounds familiar. Are you? Yes? Yes.
The workers have discovered a more lucrative skill, random mugging.
They would never steal from you. They're basically trying to defend the Citadel from the Sinner. Oh, I hate this. Even if you put stuff on Throne, people will just buy you lingerie and cow print outfits. But what if they don't know my size? Also, free laundry good though. Are you kidding? I would wear that. I have a cow bikini, okay? It's cute. Good point. What is your size? Depends on the brand. A lot of Asian stores run a little bit on the small side. I'm like a medium usually, but with like a lot of like Asian products, I run like a large. Because I have a sizable bahonki. And they make things small. Average size? I would say average, yeah. And get hubby to wear it. I don't think you would. Depends on the brand. That's fucking evil. Welcome to being a woman! Chat, when you're a girly pop, one of the most fun things, I'd say this sarcastically, about being a girly pop is trying to figure out what size you wear in different stores. Although I will say, the other day I kind of overdid it, and I bought myself some lingerie that was a little bit more on the expensive side, but it was something that I've always wanted. Like in a gorgeous color scheme, and now I'm like, I don't want to wear it too often because it's so pretty, I don't want to ruin it. You want to try to buy stuff on goth stores? I doubt they have larger sizes there. I'm of an average build, I would say. I'm not stick skinny, but I'm not super chubby. Fat bahonky, but that's about it. Don't forget, no pockets on any pants you buy. I love this guy the hard way that XSL can mean something this size shirt. Or something that's barely past a large in a different store. Yep. Or a cow print onesie and you would wear it like Judy. Yeah, I would wear the onesie. I used to have one. Fast fashion sucks sometimes. That's why sometimes if you can splurge, you should. Like, this stuff that's a little bit more on the higher end lasts a lot longer. Boom! You said yes to the cow print, but what about the leopard print, Lily? I don't know if I like leopard print. Sometimes you just treat yourself. Exactly, like buying yourself some fancy lingerie. That reminds you of Sothis, and that's why you wanted it. Oh! Have you ever tried latex fangs? No, because I don't know where to buy them. Like, I like the... Oh! I like the look. Well, I don't know where to get them. About time I caught a Lily stream live. Hi! Amazon? Probably Amazon. Fuck trying to get anything tailor-made nowadays with the money. You can still get stuff bespoke, but depending on where you go, it can cost you a pretty penny ass. Like, for example, one of my goals this year is to finally get hubby a suit, because, like, we didn't bring any, he has, like, 2 suits in Mexico, but we didn't bring any of them to Spain. But I figured this time around, I'm gonna take him to an actual, like, tailor. Because he likes suits. He thinks they look really cool, but he is a man, and he is content with wearing the same pair of jeans for all eternity. So I have to help him out there. Lots of tailors around here, a lot. I actually want a suit too, but I want the skirt suit. Oh no. Go black on black. I do want to get him a 3-piece suit, at least one. It's called min-maxing, Lily. What, the pants thing? Everyone goes crazy for a Structure man, including me. But yeah, we left all of his suits behind in Mexico. Hell, I think I left all of my black tie stuff in Mexico as well, because I don't really wear it much. Maybe I should get myself a fucking nice evening gown to wear to, like, have, like, a really nice dinner at least once. These are the things that you should do as a married couple, just for shits and giggles. Do you live in Spain? Yeah, I do. I'm from Mexico. I moved to Spain, like a year ago.
Guada defends hubby pants is pants.
Like, yes, but you should have a suit in your closet. For special occasions, fancier dinners. You never know. Funerals. Hello. What is this thing on their foreheads? Oh god, too much. No!
Every stream with a character review, ranking is another stream closer to the Digimon design review. Also, given that you know you aren't gonna play Zoff. Also, what of Time Stranger have you seen?
I've seen a little bit of the ZNA gameplay, but not much. Thanks so much for the follow. Digimon is gonna happen because it was a sub goal, so expect that one at some point regardless. Thanks so much for the follow. Give me my shit. Ow! How am I this low on life already? Dead. Oh, the dice! Okay, the combo of flying enemy and like heavy hitter enemy is vile. Oh! Oh, it was the steam. What it is, I have a lot of clothes in my closet, but I end up wearing the same thing out the office every day. You have to plan your fits! But I wanna get hubby a suit, a cute one. Every man needs a black suit, a navy or a gray suit, and like a brown suit, okay? You just do. I hear someone sleeping. Oh. cute suit. All suits look the same. Excuse you. No, they don't. I missed the SG stuff thing. It's okay, you can watch the VOD. I'm not buying a suit only for it to collect dust in my closet. Have one suit in case of emergencies. You don't need to wear it often unless you like... Look. It is true that you should only really need to wear a suit if you work in a place that requires you to wear a suit. But having something a bit more formal is always a good thing in case you have a date, in case you have to go to something like a funeral, a really nice dinner. Because, like, dress to impress is real, and it's a really good first impression to show up dressed nice to things. And, like, I say this super lovingly. I do, but Americans, y'all are dripless, what the fuck? Over here in Europe, you see people well-dressed all the time. All the fucking time. I've seen some great fits out on the streets. But when I was on my honeymoon with hubby and we were like in the cruise, literally everyone who showed up to like the first class fucking restaurant in sweatpants was like, mama. Seriously? Yeah, we're pretty lazy. Why? Whoa. I crave comfort more than to impress people. It's not about impressing people. It's just about like just feeling yourself a little bit. I get not caring how others perceive you, but you should care about how you look because it works wonders for your self-confidence. That was a cruise, Lily. No, I'm sorry. People most people in the cruise dress pretty nicely. It was only really the guests that I heard that were distinctly American because they had the accent that were dressed in like sweatpants for dinner. But comfy. Look, I get it. I work in pretty comfy clothes at home as well. I work in like cute leggings and my gsupps hoodies. But if I have to see people, if I have to go out, I dress up. How people perceive you does matter. You don't have to wear like a fucking black tie dress or anything like that, but like dress a little bit nice. Suits can be comfortable, yeah. No, if I'm going to a place like that, I'm wearing a suit. Thank you. I don't wear clothes at home, and at work I wear a lab coat. And I mean, that's your dress code. And I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm always dressed to the nines. No, I work from home. My normal work clothes are comfy. They're not, but I'm not also sitting around in like trying to feel like a slob. I will do my makeup if I can. I'll wear a cute shirt or a cute sweater if I can. It's very easy to be stylish in winter, fun fact. But yeah, I usually wear a lot of really comfy clothes when I'm working from home because I'm not going out. But if I know I have to go out somewhere, and if I know I have to go see someone, I'm going out to eat, I will put a face on and I'll put on a cute shirt. Most of my outfits are jeans and t-shirts. Most people live with jeans and t-shirts, yes. And again, it doesn't have to be expensive. There's plenty of affordable formal wear now. You don't have to do Dior or anything like that. Far from it. Ow! Hi! Oh! Oh! There's never gonna be a situation where I want to wear a suit, and I honestly don't think that they look very good. Again, that's your personal opinion. I think that they look really nice, and they can make everybody look great. Lily, how dripped out was Hubby when you met him? Also, how did he dress before dating you? He dressed really well. Hubby dressed really, really well. Hubby was that person who used to wear, like, blazers to college and, like, really, like, fucking nice coats when it was cold out. Now he dresses more casually around me. He likes graphic tees, but he does also like to wear a nice pair of jeans. He only really wears sweatpants if it's, like, nighttime. And if I ask him to dress up, he will dress up. The problem is that we left all of his suits in Mexico, so he needs at least one. I feel like how tight they feel because they're trying to look. It feels like they're trying to choke me. If your suit feels like it's trying to choke you, then it was not fitted properly, sadly. Even business casual is better. Yeah, throw on a blazer over your jeans. Boom. At home, I'm wearing sweats all day. The second I go out, I'll put on something that looks good. And that's a great compromise. That's what I suggest most people do. Thoughts on people who wear shorts and t-shirts in winter? Because that's what I personally do. Depends on where you live. If you live in somewhere like Florida, mama, you're fine. But if you live somewhere that gets cold, I have to question your sanity a little bit. I'm the winter t-shirt guy. Some guys do this. Hubby does this out of stubbornness because he forgets his hoodie upstairs. Oh, I love comfy hoodies. I wear a lot of the ones that gsupps sends me. Because they're super cute and they're very stylish and comfortable. But if I'm gonna go out and I expect to go to a place that's like a little bit fancier, I'll dress up. I understand comfort, but I do genuinely feel like... Not you guys, because you guys are my things, and I think that you guys... I'm at least hoping that you guys have some sense of style. A lot of Americans are dripless completely. Like, they just do not care, and it baffles me. But long sleeves are uncomfortable. You can deal with some discomfort if it means you look good. If I'm going to a fancy place, I'll dress up, but I very rarely go to fancy places anyway. But there's nothing wrong with feeling fancy, even if you're not going to a fancy place too, by the way. You can go have tacos and be dressed to the nines. No one is stopping you. I don't mind wearing dress shirts. I'm not a fan of tie those. Hubby has an issue with dress shirts that I think that a lot of guys have. That like the collars for dress shirts tend to be pretty scratchy, and he really doesn't like that. So I've had to literally grope every single shirt that I buy for him, because I used to buy him a lot of those, to make sure that the fabric is really nice and comfy. He doesn't like the shirts where the fabric is like rough and disgusting and like starchy. He likes really soft dress shirts, but you know what? I don't blame him for it. Word. There's people who sleep in jeans and walk among us. Oh! There are. My dad likes to wear suits to McDonald's because he thinks it's really funny. Your dad has style! Sadly, I can't dress as a knight to get a hot dog. Who says? You can dress as a knight to get yourself a hot dog. Don't let fucking society stop you. Put on that suit of armor. Go get your fucking mighty glizzy. Thy sword cannot be stopped. Go dress up and get a hot dog. Someone make a video of someone making a hot dog in a full suit of armor, please. Did you get the message about the alcohol thing if you drink? No, what was it? I'm sorry, but I'm not going through that much effort just to go up to a burger place. Why not? It's funny. Sir Glizzy of Gobbler. Yeah! Ever had a crab boil? No, never. I've always wanted to try, though. Lily, public discussion is important, unfortunately. It really is. Also, Lily, buy hot dogs and full plate of armor. Yeah, you should. It's Riz. Look, I'm not calling anyone out here, so no one feel attacked, but like, there are so many people out there who are like, oh, I can't find a partner. Nobody likes me. People don't think I look good. And like, you just, you refuse to dress up. You're like complaining about how little bitches you get, or guys you get, and you're like in ill-fitted t-shirts and like fucking ill-fitted pants. You're dressing like a slob and you're wondering why no one wants to approach you. You need to make a good first impression. Humans are visual fucking creatures, chat. Everybody wants to be around people that look good. I'm sorry. That's just like the fact of life. It was putting your favorite bubblegum in whiskey or vodka, I forgot, for a week, and I think that you would enjoy it. Oh, yeah! I've heard that you can do that. You can infuse vodka with things. Can't be rejected by girls. If I don't know any girls I want to date, go outside. I'm a visual learner. Okay, fine. I'll use my other Twitter and, like, I'll fucking tweet fits at you guys if you want. Because, like, it's not hard to dress cute while still wearing relatively normal clothes. Hell, you can even make jeans and a t-shirt look good. You just make sure that they fit well. And that you style them. Dress nice. Like, my outfits for winter are pretty simple, but you know what? They get the job done because I have cute sweaters. Hell, this winter I have a mission. I want to become that sweater MILF in fucking vibes, okay? I want to become a sweater fiend. I haven't gone shopping yet, but I probably will do so in December. I want to become that, like, fucking bitch that wears super comfy, fluffy sweaters, but pairs them with, like, really tight skirts and cute tights. But even if the sweater is fluffy, the ass is fat. Sweater MILF. I want that vibe. Or fitted jeans. Exactly. Peak Lily design. Sweater MILF. The Haru fit, basically. But that's a style I want to pursue. Oh boy. Sweater MILF is a mood. I like it. There's an image of you in a virgin killer. I left it in Mexico! Oh, I left so much of my, like, fucking slutty lingerie in Mexico. Does this water heal you? No. Oh god, please don't tell me that there's a sewer. All means that the Han Solo fit is coming back out. Ooh, I need a new pair of Uggs, actually. Now that we're staying here permanently, I need to get some Uggs. It's toilet water. Ew. Toilet water that becomes the holy fountain for the working bugs. What haven't you left in Mexico? A lot. Not a pay-to-win bench. Thank God. We need sweater MILF to trend on all platforms. Can I just talk about something for a little bit? Like, game pauses. I want to fucking, like... It's so important to have, like, a sense of style that you like. Because, like, I genuinely have found some aesthetics that I like a lot. And this winter, I'm pursuing the sweater MILF. Because I think it looks really cute. But so many people just don't know what their sense of style is. Because, like, they just don't learn at all. The pay-to-win benches are only really in the underworks. Thank God. Give it time, the sweater MILF will trend soon. Yeah, like, for example, like, Amalthea. I have, like, some MILF characters. You guys know them. Amalthea is a very stylish MILF. But she can rock the sweater MILF vibe. And maybe it's just because I'm a character designer, but I think that having a sense of style is so fucking important, even if it's, like, casual. There is a difference between dressing casual and dressing like a slob, you know? MILFs with fat twits and sweaters is a really good vibe. Yeah, it is. Amalthea from one of my comics, one of my OCs. Hi! Wave, put in the picture. Wave, put in the picture. Capitalism bench, thank God. Hi! Yeah, you'll be hearing more about my OCs in due time. But, I don't know if it's because of my character designer background, but the amount of people that I see... And it's less in Europe. Europe tends to be a bit more formal, I've found. More in places like the States that people just do not care what they look like. Which is funny, right? Because if you look at social media, you'd think that everybody's, like, super obsessed with what they look like. But no, the average person just does not really think about what clothes they put on their back. And that makes me kind of sad because they add so much to your confidence. It's tough, especially with limited choices for men's fashion. Men's fashion does need a makeover, I agree. Maybe one day I'll have to show off some of my outfits in Discord or something. Maybe I will, too. My on-the-go outfits tend to be my flannel shirt, dual with workman pants, and whatever nerdy t-shirt I have. And see, that's a style. Some guys really like to rock the blazer with graphic tee underneath, which is, I think is pretty cute. I like guys that are well dressed in general. Like, jeans are good. You don't need the dress shirt, but like have a nice blazer or a nice coat. Hi. Let's bring back vests and sashes. Let's bring back the super impractical clothing from like the 1800s. Big thing with the hype on Time Stranger. How many people have asked you to check the demo or at least the monster designs? None. You're the first one. I figure that we don't care as much because we don't think we look good, so we don't try it. That's your first mistake. Everybody can look good if they dress well. Here's your true blue pill, okay, chat? 80% of looking good is just styling your clothes and styling and clothing. And smelling nice. Like, the average person that has, like, unflattering clothing, bad hairstyle, or no hairstyle, and in the girly pop's case, because guys can wear too, no makeup, it seriously bogs you down. Hi, I'm good. Like, for example, there's days where I'm wearing, like, a gsupps tee and a hoodie, but I put on some cute earrings, I put on some mascara, I'm wearing cute sneakers. You can be cozy but stylish. Coral chambers, okay. Francamente, las primeras impresiones son sobrevaloradas. Siento que las personas siempre buscan esa primera impresión, son deshonestas o descuidan los demás. No. No estoy de acuerdo contigo. Una buena primera impresión puede hacer mucho para tu autoestima. La verdad, no tiene nada que ver con verse bien para otra gente. Es más cómo te sientes tú como persona. Si tú te sientes bien, te vas a querer ver bien. Es básico. I do want a cape, though. Oh, capes are dope. I have one back in Mexico. I got it at a Renaissance fair. It was a very good cape. Now, next time I go to Mexico, I have to go with an empty suitcase so I can start bringing some of my stuff back. Will we see a Lily Goth sweater milk model? Maybe not a model, but I might doodle it. I doodle outfits for myself sometimes. Concepts, stuff that I would like to make in the future. Oh, wait, hold on. The floor is fucked. Can I crack it? Oh. How are Spanish medieval fairs compared to US ones? I've never been to a medieval fair here. Thanks so much for the follow. I don't know if they have any on the island. I've always wanted one of those big-ass trench coats. They're super cool, though. I love Renaissance fairs, though. In Mexico, they're cool. Oh! And we're back at the Grand Gate. Back in the Citadel. Nope. Nope. Oh, I've made a mistake, chat. Hi, guys. Thanks so much for the raid. Thank you. Hi, lady. Thanks so much for the raid. I love Renaissance fairs because you can eat like a fat turkey leg and do so much shit. My head mod said to raid, so I had to. My mods are trying to get me to raid people also, but I'm so bad at it, I always forget. Probably because I end streams pretty late. So I'm like, Eepy. Welcome. You gotta raid, it's good for making connections. I do sometimes, just very rarely. I just tend to raid people that I know. go, baby! Where in Mexico did you find a Renaissance fair? In my 33 years of life, I've never seen it announced otherwise. You have to, like, meet... There's, like, people who organize them, but they don't make them in the city. They make them in, like, La Carretera de Toluca.
The candy you have not tried is on Amazon.
Is it? Ooh. Thank you for this super chat. There's people who dress up as Star Trek and pretend that they're exploring a whole new planet. Yep. You should rate some random person date. Maybe. Give me the beats! Thanks so much for the follow! But yeah, there are Renaissance fairs in Mexico. They just don't make them in the city. And it's usually events that you have to, like, go to for the day with, like, a car, or you have to camp out. Moz, you know that Lily can give you the control to set up a raid, right? I can? No, I'd rather do that myself. Hi, I've seen you from before from the YouTube video you did on Hades. Yeah, I did. Hello. My videos are making the rounds. Good, Lily is pleased. Meow. The thing I'm looking for right now is some, like, someone who specializes in cosplay so I can get my jacket made. The videos are popping off lately. I know! I wonder what happened. We caught the eye of the algo gods. I'm very happy. Have you seen the new Phase Connect girls? By the way, what are your thoughts on the designs? I've seen some of them. I've seen BB Biscuit, adorable, and the pink thing with the fat tits, Malice? That's how I ended up here. YouTube decided I need to see the Musu content. Good. Please give me the map. There's so many rosaries. I'm glad I've been hoarding these. You plan on doing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Design reviews? Maybe someday, yeah. I just did a video on the censored cards because they were hilarious. Oh boy. Dude, this city has been abandoned completely. Wait, new Phase members? Yeah, Phase Connect announced the Phase Saga members recently. I think they all debuted, like last weekend. I think a lot of the new Phase girlies are in Japan time zone, so it's hard to catch them. They have good designs, though. And you're doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Mini comic. I am, yeah. Phase Clan. I think I'm talking more about Phase Saga. There's silk all over the walls. Interesting. It looks like it's like abandoned spiders' nest. They did flee, didn't they? All the weavers left. And now the city's abandoned. Oh. Hello! What's this? The little spider climbs so high, here to stand a quiver on our startling citadel.
Buenera.
Pale child, you return only to mock. Neither you nor your land have proven my match. The sleeping citadel shall be no different. Spider dear, why must you remain so distressingly optimistic? The power that waits above, you cannot conceive. Her who would snuff the hope with barely a glance.
Kadastama.
Fool child, you think me blind to the form of your liege, having come this far? This land's grandeur, the devotion of its bugs, and the curse that befalls them. The signs are clear.
Benara.
Your kingdom is in the thrall of a creature beyond bug, one of the higher caste. Whatever its desire for my silk and my shell, I shall find I'm quite attached to both. Marvelous, so the spider knows something of fathomless beings. And still it hopes to stand against one, a god. Where do you hide this boundless strength you claim, spider? I have watched you struggle towards us. Yours was a painful, broken trek, one that needs grace to stand before the divine.
Vienta!
Then best you keep watching, child. I found those who claim themselves a god can rarely match the title. And experience tells me even gods can fall. Okay, this is post-Hollow Knight. Oh! Whoa! This is post-Hollow Knight, alright. Yeah, I can't hide that now. Yeah, there's no way this is not post-Hollow Knight. So the knight is dead. I think the canon ending is actually the one where you beat the Radiance. Oh, the music's here. Oh, these have a lot of rosaries. Give me money. How many enemies do you have in your bestiary? A lot. A lot of enemies, actually. The intro to Citadel is so good, I know. I love the harps interwoven throughout the music here. Okay, there's a key here. I'm trying for, like, the best ending, or, like, the true ending, I guess. The thing I know about that one is that I have to do as many quests as possible, so that's what I'm gonna try and do. Fulfill wishes, basically. But this is after the Radiance ate shit. I mean, Hornet pretty much just confirmed it. If she says even gods can fall, that means that it was the ending where the Hollow Knight got ganked. Oh, it's so pretty. Lace seems to have a lot of beef, though. Dude, look. Is that a vessel? Look. That's a vessel. How the fuck did you guys end up all the way out here? You do one ending and then the other. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try that. Play the song, what, near the vessel? Ooh. A lot of rosaries up here. Yeah. Who cares? I did now. Okay, let me play the song near the vessel, just to see if they give me any interesting insight. I don't know if it's like the Dreamland where you can talk to like bodies, but fuck it. All our glory. Oh, it's ghosts. All our wealth. Beauty faded. All to end like this. Aww. That's so sad. That little thread means that you can put the needle in. Oh! All of our apes are gone! She took the apes! Ryu, she took the apes! I I can't wait to see whatever unhinged god they have up here, because, like, the Radiance was, like, an insane moth thing. Nobody tell me what it is, obviously, but, like, I can't wait. Pilgrims that actually made it up and died immediately. Oh, what wish did I update? I love this game. It's so cute. My dumbass paused the stream thinking it was a video. Yeah, no, you can't pause it while it's live things. Hi. Are these are like the veiled bugs, right? This is a lot of aggressive. Yeah, you could pause it while it's live, but you'd miss stuff. It's better to just like finish the stream and then watch the VOD. Oh, the dice! Oh, fuck! Ow! Oh, shit. Wait, where did you get the dice? The blasted steps. Permission to drink water. You may drink water! Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, thank fuck, a bench. He's so tired. You spent 5 hours of stream coming for it. No, it took me like 30 minutes. Not that long. Oh, I didn't change the category. Whoops. I mean, technically speaking, I've been talking this whole time, so it's fine. Yeah, it's not like I haven't. It's not like the yapping stopped after I did the Skullgirls thing, so it's fine. We're always chatting. I speak Japanese. I cannot stop speaking. It is beyond my mortal capacity. I know that I'm a yapper because whenever I'm quiet for more than like a few seconds, chat is like, Louie, what's wrong? It's like, no, I'm fine. I'm just thinking. Or hubby wants to say something, so I have to mute.
Use the code.
Yes, if you want to use the free shipping worldwide this week, you have to use my code, and the order has to be above $50. You talk so much, any silence is strange. I never shut the fuck up ever, yes. There's never a quiet moment around here. I like to talk. I don't know, like, I think that it might be something that can annoy the shit out of normies, but as a streamer, it's a vital skill. A good streamer is a good yapper. Yeah, we talk a lot. Whoa. Pillows and things. So many dead frogs. Why is everybody dead? I would not be a good streamer. I just stop talking for long periods of time often. For me, being a streamer kind of like depends on what your niche is and what you want to talk about. Because you're killing them. They're just eepy. What is that? Oh, it looks like it's made out of machine. Hog worker. Okay. Sherma's way too pure for this place. Sherma's gonna get here and die immediately. Why does he want to try streaming? You should, it's fun! If you have advice for content creation, consistency is key. Post as much as you can. Like, quality is important, yes, but quantity matters a lot in this space, especially in such an oversaturated market. If you really want to make a name for yourself, you're gonna have to post a lot. Oh! Especially on the art side of things. But when it comes to stuff like YouTube and streaming, try and stream as much as you can, and post as many YouTube videos as you can. Like, right now we're doing 4 YouTube videos a week, which is awesome. But the really, really big channels post daily. You mentioned another Twitter, what's it called? Oh, it's the Lily Goth Twitter, I just don't use it that much. It's the one that I can use to, like, actually ramble about my thoughts and stuff. Because my normal Twitter, the Kinkymation Twitter, I mainly use it to showcase art, because that's where I post all my work. Lily is never gonna have faith in a child. I'm sorry! In any other Souls games, he would be dead by now! Really big channels have, like, 100 editors to do the job. So if you want to get consistency, get to grinding and learning. Really big channels, they have like 2 editors usually. 1 or 2. They have like 2 or 3. Depends on the type of content. And oftentimes, it's content that's really easy to produce and doesn't require a ton of editing. The channels that do big video essays and stuff like that usually require a shit ton of research, so they have like a team of people, not just the editors. They have people on research, they have people on scripting, and then they have the people who are actually producing the content. And then editors and all that jazz. We have a Wave, and Wave is a phenomenal editor. Yeah, they also have people who write stuff as well. Writers, research, a bunch of stuff. 2 or 3, and usually the streamer spends a lot more time streaming, have a lot more spare time to help produce the content. Yeah. The main reason why my YouTube channel doesn't have, like, more videos, or I'm not streaming for, like, 4 or 5 hours a day or more, is because I have a day job that I love, and I don't plan on quitting anytime soon. But if I didn't have the art stuff, I would spend more time streaming. You have your team, Hobby, Wave, Spanish, Wilson. Yeah, and Metal and Jaeger as well. When you get to a certain point in content creation, you will assemble some sort of team. Anyway, I can show some of my art. If you're in my Discord server, I do have a channel for it. Wave is saying, Wave is really good at his job. Wave is a really good editor. Oh, you have a day job? Artwork is my day job. I'm an illustrator by trade. Streaming is my hobby that just kind of had like snowballed and has a life of its own now. Most people actually know me because of my art. It's been so fun to do stuff as a hobby. It's been years since I had creative juices flowing. Yeah, but like as soon as you get your butt down to the island, I'm buying you so much food and you cannot say no. The waiting for the subscriber to launch, I could probably be. It's caught up. I just need to launch it formally. It's imagining that one scene from the Avengers that says we have a Hulk and it's just Wave, this frog form. Just Wave waving in the background. It's very special art. Eh, baby. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I knew you as an artist before I randomly got recommended your reviewing art. Yeah. The artwork stuff is my main job. That's the thing I spend most of my day doing. Me streaming for like 3 hours a day and making YouTube videos is like me gaming in my spare time and making videos about yapping about character design because I like it, and just putting it on YouTube. Although I guess in a way it is a second job now because it is actually something that I have found success in, and it continues to grow. It continues to defy my expectations, really. When I first started the channel, I never thought it was gonna take off like this. I'm gonna get locked in this room. That would be a really good time, honestly. I wish I'd find something that I like that doing that made me money. I am very lucky that I've always known what I wanted to do, and I've found a lot of success in it. But it hasn't been without hard work. I love my job, but it hasn't been without thestruggle.com.org. Girl, you stream every day. Most big streamers don't do that. That's because if I don't stream, I don't play games. I just make myself work more. Reminder that having more than 200 viewers on a stream and more than 100k subs on YouTube is still above the 2% of creators online. Oh yeah, it's not a small accomplishment by any means. Like, we've done a lot, like... It's a lot of growth in such a short time. Like, I've achieved this amount of fucking, growth and followers and views in, like, a year and a bit. Like, the YouTube channel is, like, 3 years old, but it only really started to take off fully once I had Lilygoth, so... In like a year and a bit, we've grown so much. You're one of the few streamers that match my schedule. I also try to be consistent with scheduling. You can send me artwork through Instagram, but I might not see it. I don't use my Insta a lot. Lilygoth and doing more design reviews. Yeah, kind of like finding my niche in the space really helped. You've been doing a lot of reviews lately. I've had a lot of content to do lately. Oh shit. Are these pilgrims that actually made it up here that just like died and became possessed beings? I'm guessing back in its heyday, this place was not that bad. This is pretty much endgame now, huh? We're in Act 2. How's this compared to Hollow Knight? Harder. I hope the trend of content moving away from games doesn't last long. I don't know if games are ever gonna make a comeback, but then again, the nature of things tends to be pretty cyclical, so there will be a point in time, probably, where gaming will come back. But the meta right now, and I blame a lot of short-form content for this, it's a lot of reaction stuff. Gaming has kind of fallen off because people would rather watch a streamer playing a game. And even then, for streaming, gaming is falling off completely. I do know a couple of YouTubers who do art reviews, but I think you're getting out more than them because they just upload like a whole process and it's always a video that's like 3 hours long while yours are a lot shorter. I think for me, I've found a balance between reviewing character stuff that I like and comedy. I like poking fun at things. I like fucking throwing some jokes with chat. And I think that also helps a lot. Like, there has to be a balance between the academic and the entertainer. I think that Let's Plays are having more success than streaming games. No, they're not. Sadly, no. I've looked into the metrics. They're not performing well at all. Streaming games works in, like, the first stream and the last stream. People want to see the really, really hype moments, not the other stuff in between. Ow! I want to see more Mexico Mexico. We have to make that video. I remember wanting to be a Let's Player when I was a kid. Seems like it's not meant to be these days. No. The meta's reaction and video essays. You're pleasant to listen to as well. Thank you. Or drama farming. Drama farming is a lot, but like, here's the thing with drama farming, right? It has like no staying power in the long run. It's not evergreen content, and fandoms for or like fucking like communities for drama farming are noxious, super toxic. When you're making content, you want shit that's evergreen. You want videos that people can come back to. Not stuff that's only relevant in the moment. Drama farming bat you in the ass eventually, yes. Let's hope the meta doesn't turn IRL news in streaming. No, we're pivoting away from that, I think. Who cares about meta? Just do what you want. You have to care about meta a little bit. Just a little bit. Because if you don't care about meta at least a little, you don't grow. Yeah, if you don't care about the meta at least a little, you can't get any bigger. That's the trade-off. Yeah, you have to find a balance between doing stuff that you like to do and following trends / the meta. It's tricky, but it's doable. You can't just follow the numbers either, because you will burn out on so fucking fast, but you can't ignore them either. That's why it's tricky. With a lot of those people facing jail time for that kind of stuff, I doubt it's never gonna get all that big. Yeah, no, like being a fucking obnoxious IRL streamer, I don't think it's something that has a lot of staying power because so many people have ended up in like just jail situations and hostile places, like. And it's attention, but it's not good attention. Preacher! Content creation really seems like a bad gamble in so many areas. It kind of is. Shima symbol for silk. I can't even begin to feel sorry for that kind of people when they can fuck around and find out. Yeah, like, you're dicking around in a place you should not be dicking around in. I'm not gonna have any sympathy for you when your hubris gets you ganked. Bro, you're rich. I have so many rosaries, but I'm greedy. Oh! I hate these bell-throwing bitches! People will start to learn to ignore you if you keep that content up. Basically, it's happening to the smiley guy. What those people want is attention, so the best thing you can do is just not give them any. Hi! Doing good. How about ready to end stream? Ah, damn it, look. Thanks so much for the follow. Oh, it's hot. Are you gonna raid someone at the end of the stream? Maybe? Bye! Who the fuck is making that noise? Thank you for the follow. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know if I want to go in there. Thank you. White key. Oh, we found it. Bye. Oh, another one of these. If we sing at it... Oh! Make some noise! Oh, a bench! I love doinking the bells. The first shrine. Alright. Alright, I'm done for gameplay. Let's see if we can set up our little baby raid. No, I'll handle it. Don't worry, Wave. Good stream. Thank you. Silk Song is very fun. It's fun, but, like, it's very tricky to get past. You're welcome. Stick around if you guys want to raid real quick. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys are having fun with Silk Song, though. Like, I'm doing more, I'm having fun doing, like, short segments for character reviews and stuff. It's not, like, as big as, like, the entire streams, but I still think it's nice to do, like, those little, like, tier lists. Even if it's, like, shorter content, I still think it's worth it to make it. And that way we can have more videos and more reviews for games that are not that big. Alright, we're gonna raid, Joel. And with that, things, I bid you goodbye. Thanks so much for joining me for another Silk Song streams. I love you guys so, so much. And I will see you tomorrow for some ookie spookies, alright? Have a good one, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.